All right. We're fucking live right now.
We're
Donny.
live, dude.
All right. What's up? It's another Cuck chair. I'm here with my boy Donny Roy. He's a comedian out of Long Island. Really funny dude. I love him a lot. And yeah, we're gonna be talking about some hard-hitting subjects today, like how I used to throw dirt clods at kids at my school because I used to like to throw shit at people a lot in school.
That was your thing? Just
Yeah,
throwing things?
that was my thing. Like I grew up in California, like in the like agricultural part of California, and the school that I went to elementary school for, Washington Elementary School in Hanford, California. Um, we had like a big recess yard, like way bigger than we needed.
Okay.
Like way bigger than we needed. And like I think at least like once or either once a month or every other month they would like bring these big ass machines that would like pull up dirt clods. I think it was basically to make holes in the grass so they can put whatever chemicals in the grass that they needed to like keep it growing.
Oh, it was an aerator. The little nuggets of dirt.
Yes, yeah, exactly. I'm
With the
glad you
goose
know what
shit.
it's called.
Yeah,
But they would do that shit like every other month or something like that. And when they would do it, like all the kids at my school would have these big ass dirt clod um battles. Hold on, Ian's just coming in. What's going on, Ian? What's going on?
Hi.
Yeah, what's
What's
going
up,
on?
dude?
Ian, Donny, Ian.
Pleasure.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Yeah.
But we'd have these big ass dirt clod wars, and I was I was like the shittiest like kid. Like I was just constantly throwing like dirt clods at other
Real
guys.
piece of shit.
I was a real piece of shit, dude. And I remember one time, like this specific memory that stands out in my mind for whatever reason. Like obviously, I grew up in California, so there were a lot of Mexicans, and I'm Mexican.
Yeah.
But I don't know Spanish, and I used to just hang out with like, like white kids, I guess. And for whatever reason, like this one day we had like a dirt clod war where it was like white kids versus Hispanics, and obviously
Race war.
everybody welcome Miguel.
We're just talking about
Silva.
race wars. What's up, dude?
Yeah, we're talking
We
about
summoned Miguel.
Yeah, we're talking about my childhood race wars where
Is that Ronnie Doy?
You goddamn right it is, Candace.
It was a dirt clod war, and it was whites versus Mexicans, and
and the whites were calling the Mexicans dirt clods.
Yeah. But
bunch of dirtbags in the schoolyard.
I was in a tough position because all my friends were white, and then I'm also Mexican, so it's like I had to choose allegiances, and
there's two wolves inside you.
I chose the white kid's side. And,
the way of the race trader. Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't. I couldn't communicate with them. You know what I mean? I was like, how are we organizing? Who's in charge? Who's the general? You know what I mean? Like I couldn't communicate with them, so I was like, I'm just gonna hang out with the white kids, and you guys are my enemy now.
It's a safe.
You are less of a Cesar Chavez and more of a Caesar salad.
Yeah. That's
true. There you go.
Yeah. Honestly, that's very good. That's very good, dude. Honestly, dude, my grandpa used to work for Cesar Chavez, and like now that this shit has come out about like Cesar Chavez like raping multiple underage girls.
Now you think he's cool?
Woo wee.
Yeah, I'm like,
now you get it. Now you're like, oh, he really had a lot to offer.
Well, my grandpa's dead now, so I can't ask him questions. I can't be like, "How were you aware of this? Where
You should go to a medium.
did you know that this was going on?" Because my grandpa would talk about that proudly. Like that was like his biggest thing was like, "Yeah, I worked with Cesar Chavez. I was a part of his like crew." And
I got him teenage girls to have sex with.
Yeah. What if my grandpa was like the guy who like told dude, it's fucked me up a lot, basically because I can't talk to my grandpa about it anymore. Like, and it's very strange that all these allegations came out like
after your grandpa died.
Yeah. After
It's
my
like they were
grandpa
waiting
died,
until your grandpa was dead.
Yeah, my grandpa was like the enforcer. He was the one keeping everyone silent.
He's fucking
yeah.
Guillermo del Toro and Sicario.
Yeah, it's very fucked up because
You went down the wrong tunnel, didn't you?
my entire life up until like I think the story broke like maybe 6 months ago. Like my entire life growing up, like I have been raised to think of Cesar Chavez as like one of the heroes who like helped Mexicans like be more prominent, I guess, in American culture. But now it's like, all right, well,
you think Emiliano Zapata wasn't getting in on the chicas?
I don't know who that is. Is that like another Mexican guy I should know about?
Whoa.
But yeah.
Isn't it the guy that said like I'd rather die on my feet than suck a man off on my knees?
Wait, there's a guy who said that.
I know a few, honestly.
What was he saying that in regards to? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if my grandpa was complicit in Cesar Chavez's thing, because he would tell me that he was Cesar Chavez's like right hand guy. So it's
it'd be crazy to find out he's essential to Cesar Chavez.
Even better is if you did get to ask your grandpa and he was just like, yeah, why do you think I did it?
Yeah, it's true. I don't know.
There must be like, if we could have gotten them like at least like when they're senile and like just willing to admit shit, like there must have been a switch at some point in the generations where they were like, no, that's cool.
Yeah, no, it's like that's what dudes did.
That's why you're ruining a good thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Whoa, he made a lot of money and he got to fuck kids. Why do you think I admired him so much?
Yeah. So there's some questions about my grandpa's past that will never be answered.
Honestly, bust out the fucking Ouija board, dude.
Yeah,
let's get to work.
Ouija boards are a little too satanic for me. Like, what goes on with Ouija boards? Because it's like you want to, I guess, like when you're participating in it, it's like you want to believe like something's actually real, but you actually have to be participating in like the fakeness of it, right? Like you have to be willingly guiding the. I don't understand Ouija boards. I don't get how anybody believes that shit. It's like
how about a Luigi board and it just is like, oh, let's go.
Yeah,
number one.
A Luigi board, and it tells you which CEO to kill next.
True.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's just got a bunch of different healthcare companies on the board.
Johnson and Johnson. Oh!
Yeah, I've been hanging out with this girl who is very into Luigi Mangione, so much as to where like she has 2 Luigi Mangione stuffed dolls that are near her bed, which it's
she has a septum ring, doesn't she?
No, surprisingly she doesn't. But
have you thought about getting really jacked and fucking men?
No, I haven't thought about that.
You haven't thought about that?
I haven't thought about it.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah, I don't know.
You played one rugby tournament. Now you're getting all horned up.
Yeah,
I played a couple.
Wait, you're getting back? You got back into rugby? You're playing rugby again?
My knee is hurting so much, though. I don't know.
Dude, it was so crazy that I was there to see you injure your foot and take footage of it. I wish I still had that footage. I took footage of it. I happened to capture the play.
Right footage specifically.
Yeah, I happened to capture the play where Miguel fucked his foot up. That fucked him up for like, I don't know. How long were you incapacitated?
Honestly, it still is a problem because I never got it taken care of. So that like the reason my knee is hurting is because I don't run on my foot properly anymore because I'm so used to standing on the outside because the big toe was what was broken. I didn't do anything to treat it.
That's fucked up.
Healed all wrong. It's all crooked.
Like I don't walk normally, and it's causing like my knee to jam.
Yeah, the one specific memory I carry from that event was that there was a hot Indian woman who was like looking at your foot.
Oh yeah, she wouldn't take it up for me.
Yeah, there was like a hot.
I wanted to go back in. I was like, yeah, I've got more games to play. Can you just tape my foot up so it stops hurting so much? And she was like, no, your foot is like really broken.
Yeah.
She was hot, bitch.
She was hot, dude. Yeah, something about living in New York City or like the New York area in general is that there are a lot of beautiful Indian women around here. Dude,
I didn't realize what was coming.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. I like them. They're like I consider them like Asian Latinas. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like
quite literally.
You said
yes.
Asian Latinos, I was picturing Filipinos, but I could see what you're saying.
Filipinos too, honestly. Like when you think about it, I grew
That's
up
more
in
literal.
I grew up in an area with a lot of Filipinos.
But I'm just imagining you as a reverse Indian guy, where like you're a Mexican dude hitting on like, what do you send to the Indian girls? Like it's not Bob's and Vagine.
Yeah.
You don't send anything. You just catch them on a bus.
Yeah. You
just find them on public transport.
Honestly, this is the most Caucasian thing about you is you're into fucking Indian women and Filipinos.
Dude,
you're in too deep.
Actually, I am. Filipino women, Filipinas, and Indian women are very odd.
Filipinas?
Yeah,
Filipinas.
Yeah, you're into Filipinas.
He's in Filipinas.
I'm very into Filipinas.
We love the Filipinas. We love the
Filipinas. Filipinas, one of the greatest backbones of our nation.
Filipinas, feel my penis.
I wish the Filipinos would feel my penis. It'd be great. I grew up with a lot of Filipinas in my town. It was like a place where Filipinos came to, and one of my good friends that I grew up with in throughout like my childhood was this kid named Gabe, and he was Filipino. But he was really into like Japanese culture, and he was kind of like ashamed of being Filipino. But he was really into
trying to add some numbers to your chat.
Yeah. And I remember we used to call him Asian Gabe. For whatever reason, we would just always call him Asian Gabe, and it was like there was no other Gabes. There was no reason to call him Asian Gabe, but we would just always call him Asian Gabe, which technically he wasn't even Asian. Filipinos aren't considered Asian; they're Pacific Islanders, I think is what they're considered. Yeah. But I don't know.
I do remember when that was like a big thing that they tried to be Hawaiian.
Yeah.
There's like 1 year that all of the Filipinos in California were like, well, no, actually, technically, we're Pacific Islanders. It's like, you're not tricking anyone.
But
you're not fooling anybody.
He did the opposite, where he was like, well, I'm not a Pacific Islander, I'm Asian, because he wanted to be Japanese so bad.
Right.
I still love Gabe. Shout out Gabe if you somehow find this. What up, dude? I haven't talked to him in years. But yeah,
Filipinos that wanted to be Japanese, I'm pretty sure are the ones that started 8chan, right?
Yeah. Well, no, they didn't start 8chan. It It was like this old white dude who had married, I think you may be right about this, a Filipino woman, and he had like a half Filipino kid, half white kid, and the kid basically ran 8chan. And when 8chan was getting they were attempting to shut it down, they fled to the Philippines and they just kind of like lived there as kings and shit because like you have like $100,000, that's like $1 million in the Philippines or whatever. So
you get a lot of lady boys in the Philippines with that kind of
money. You could get some
get a lot of Filipinos with that much money.
Dude, I've been thinking about myself. It's like obviously, like I can't.
What you been thinking?
I can't hold down a relationship or anything like that. So it's like, you know what I mean? I'll save up a little bit of money, like in my 50s, like move to the Philippines.
You do strike me as a guy that, like, in his elder age, when you've like really set yourself up financially, you just go find like a small boy.
Yeah, small. Well, no, it wouldn't be a small boy.
He's gotta be smaller than you, though.
It would be an of age.
Drew is surprisingly tall. Everyone's always surprised by Drew's stature when they actually see him.
Yeah.
He wants big boys only.
Yeah,
he has the frame of a sickly child, but he,
No, it's better. I'm fat. I'm like kind of getting like a little fat now. Well,
shut the fuck up.
It actually sucks because like the fat that I've accumulated is just in my torso. Like my arms are still skinny and my legs are still skinny, but like now I have like a gut. And,
you look like the aliens from Men in Black, the like worm.
Yeah. The like roach aliens. Yeah. Like
they are Hispanic too. They have
they had accents, didn't they? They had some kind of weird.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, yo, what's up, Holmes?
I'm drinking the coffee.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Holmes? Yeah.
Hey,
what's up, Agent Smith? No, they were they did have some kind of accent.
What do you mean they got? Of course they got. Everyone got away with that in Hollywood until Transformers 2, I think, was when they started getting in trouble for having like clearly racial characters.
Yeah,
for no reason.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at it, like Phantom Menace was the best example.
The best.
It was the best. They had the Jewish, the Jewish slave owner, like the Chinese Trade Federation guys, the Jamaican.
No, there are two Jedi.
The Jamaican like retard society.
Misa thinks it's a bad idea.
It's like, can you just talk regularly?
They could have did so many different voices for that, but they chose like Jamaican is like
there was
it's not a it's not a Jamaican person voicing him either.
It was like
the craziest thing was Watto, right? Was his name, the Jewish guy?
Yeah.
He wore Watto. Like a yarmulke hat.
He did.
He had like a metal.
He had like a yarmulke. I didn't even think about that until right now.
I didn't even realize that till right now.
Dude, George Lucas tried to warn us. We weren't listening.
There were signs.
And he was very shrewd. If I remember correctly, it was like they offered him plenty of deals to buy Anakin from him, but he was like, no, that's unacceptable.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not going to give you the kid and the mom.
Yeah. Oh, damn, dude. Yeah, Phantom Menace rules, dude. I think the prequels, like, and it may be that the prequels came out when I was like, I think it was between and when I was like in 6th grade and a freshman in high school, but I think the prequels rule.
I think episode 1 rules. Episode 2 is a very bad movie, and episode 3, when I went back and rewatched it recently, was not anywhere near as good as it should have been.
All right, I agree that episode 2 sucked. Episode 2 was boring, but episode 3, I think
episode 3, they made some like it seemed like they took a lot of it out in the editing because they make a very serious leap with Anakin that like isn't very well explained.
Yeah.
Like they're building it, and then it seems like there's an entire scene that's taken out that now he's like crazy, and it's like, well, wait, something happened here that we didn't get to see.
The build up to him turning to the dark side does suck, because it's basically like, I mean, he was basically like getting groomed by Sidious or whatever his name was, but it's like the conversion took place over one conversation where they were like at the opera or something.
Right.
Yeah. I agree with that, but I don't think it's necessarily like obviously the story could have been fleshed out more, but I don't think it's necessarily a bad movie. I enjoy
no, but it was a generational fumble. I mean, it could have been a much more interesting story about, like, same with like, and that's in my head. The real story is that it's pretty much the same as the original trilogy. It's he finds out that Sidious is his father, and that the Jedi caught him as a child too, because like the only one that can kill the top Sith is actually his own children, and it's like the whole time the Jedi are actually like kind of bad guys who are finding like these children in the galaxy and trying to get to them first, so that they can train them to kill their dad.
Yeah, it's another.
So it's pretty much the left in America.
Yeah, it's another Hollywood story about grooming children. Basically, is what it turns out to be.
Dude, they're showing us the cards. We just weren't paying attention.
Yeah. I don't know. It's I love. At least Phantom Menace, I love a lot. Like I think it's
Pod Racing rules.
Pod Racing rules. And the one like major gripe like extreme Star Wars nerds has with Phantom Menace is the explanation of midichlorians.
Yeah,
as being like the source of the Force. It's like shut the fuck up, bitch. You know what I mean? It's like stop chirping out over this.
Shut up, nerd.
Yeah, but there is a lot of grooming of children in that Star Wars prequel series, which is a little strange. I've been watching like I was talking to this about with the boys like in an earlier episode, but I've been getting into YouTube lately. Like I've never been a big YouTube guy. Like I've never watched.
What are you talking about?
Well, besides like watching.
Says your roommate who probably watched you watch so much.
He ruined my algorithm because I would just leave my like Amazon Fire Stick like on the TV. And I'd just get home, and he would have been.
Yeah, it would be like
he's on 4chan on his phone, and it's just like secrets of Nazi mysticism.
It was a lot of Nazi. It was a lot of Nazi stuff, but it's because
he's a curious boy.
It's because you have to study your enemies. You gotta get into the mind of your enemies. But no, like I would watch a lot of Nazi documentaries and
that's fun.
And Red Bar highlights.
I'd watch Red Bar clips a lot, but no, I've been getting into it more like as like, okay, let me explore. Like I'm tired of listening to these podcasts. I'm tired of listening to whatever to pass time at work. Let me explore YouTube a little bit, and I got into like something I've been listening to a lot is like true crime, like I don't know, whatever you call them, documentaries, videos, or whatever. And a lot of it's like people like murdering people, and then like they fucked up somewhere and then covered their tracks and they got caught. And then a lot of it ends up being like pedophiles who like is same thing. They got caught because they were just basically retarded. And it's crazy the parallel between like these videos and the prequels and Star Wars. It's it's crazy like how much
the true crime bleed over to
There's a connection there. I'm telling you, there's a connection there. And I don't know, dude. YouTube rules. I don't know. I've been listening to like a lot of like Too Lazy to Try, like one of the guys who's basically like Red Bar that covers like the comedy scene and shit like that, and talks in a nasally voice and shit like that. YouTube rocks, dude. I can't believe it took me. I can't believe it took me this long to like get into YouTube.
I've been watching like space videos on YouTube, like what have scientists found on like the moons of Saturn.
Dude, that shit gets me riled up.
I enjoy it so much. It just is
that
like
shit gets me.
And this part of the atmosphere is 70% ammonium.
Wait, is it just like videos explaining, or is it like video footage of? I guess there wouldn't.
No, it's videos explaining and like making like graphics of, and then showing like, and then we got this picture of Saturn, and then, but it's like pretty much just like telling what the probes that they've sent out have sent back, and be like, here's what it would take for life to be able to exist on Jupiter. It's impossible. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, that sounds tight. Yeah, no, I need to expand, because like the true crime stuff's getting a little too dark. I've been listening to it, and I'm like, there's no way that this is healthy for you.
Yeah, dude, my wife listens to that shit every time she leaves the house. She's like, "I'm gonna get killed."
Yeah,
like,
you're fine, dude. I've literally been having I've literally been, since I've started this true crime thing, like I've been like, I could be murdered at any time. Like I could be I could be abducted by like a child molester or something like that, because
he looks at you and like, this guy's got to be 16.
Yeah, because my youthful looks. But no, I've literally had like a little bit of anxiety about like being like, fuck, dude, like these guys are all the fuck around us. And I don't know what it is, but I'm addicted to listening to this shit. It's because
it's exciting.
It is incredibly like middle-aged white woman of you.
Yeah, well, that's why I was on the white dirt clod faction. Right. Yeah,
it's all making sense now.
It's because I listen. One day in the future, I would listen to true crime podcast, and
think about marrying Filipino women.
Yeah, thinking about marrying Filipino women and whether or not they're going to murder me for some kind of health insurance policy.
But I bet a part of that turns you on, though. You're listening to all this, like, I can get kidnapped by a giant woman. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Well, if you're gonna look for a giant woman, you're not gonna get.
If I was,
he wanted to get kidnapped by a Pacific Islander. He was like, I heard Filipinos are.
I mean, if
I think they do have a lot of kidnappings there.
If a hot Filipino woman, a Filipina, kidnapped me, and then like, I don't know, like my last moments of life were being sexually assaulted by this Filipino woman. It wouldn't be the worst way to go out, depending on how she decided to kill me. Like if it was like a stabbing or something like that, I wouldn't be too cool about it. But if it was like a
you want like death by snoo snoo?
Yeah, death by snoo snoo. Yeah. As long as she doesn't stab me, or you know what I mean, like a bullet to the head, or like some kind of like forced overdose would be fine in my books. Yeah.
Bless you, child.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Getting into YouTube lately, been very much like in this very weird nostalgic phase where I just think back to like my childhood and think about how much of a piece of shit I was. Like
40's coming, dude. This is why.
Throwing dirt balls.
Yeah. 40 is coming. Yeah, throwing dirt balls, just fucking with people, like being a nuisance in like class and shit. Like I don't know. I had like a lot of shit that I would do though. Like it was very funny to me, but it was just like fucking with like other people. Like,
were you like a skater kid?
I attempted to be, but I sucked at it. And I remember being like 12 and like trying to hang out with the skater kids, and they were all like smoking weed, and I was like a pussy. So I was like, I don't know if I can hang out with you guys anymore.
Fucking straight edge, bro.
Because I was like afraid of, getting in trouble and shit.
You know,
like that.
What's funny though? like I was the same way. It took me a while to become a pothead, but I think that's also like probably the best thing that ever happened for me is that I was a pussy as a kid.
Yeah.
Because now everybody else that's been smoking since they were 12, they're like
heroin addicts.
Stopping now. Well, no, like the ones that are like fine stop because they get anxiety from it, and they're like, "Wow, I'm thinking clear for the first time." And it's no one should smoke weed. It's like, yo, bro, hey, maybe you should have just let your brain develop when you were a child, and then you could have like.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was that, but it was also like every single kid that was like a skater kid that was super into it became a heroin addict like later in life. Like literally every single one that I grew up with.
Well,
like,
definitely in Fresno.
Yeah. They all got into heroin, and it was like,
even the not skater kids. Most of the people in Fresno.
Yeah, I was like a kid that was very afraid of getting in trouble. Like so much so like it would give me anxiety, even the thought of like getting in trouble. Like if I'd get like a bad grade or something, like it fucked me up. So yeah, I don't know. I tried to be a skater kid, but it didn't really take.
But you were too lame,
and I sucked at it. I learned how to like ollie. I think I landed like a few kick flips in my lifetime, and then I knew how to like pop shove it, and that was
this is just everyone that was a skater. It was like, I could kick. I landed a kick flip.
Yeah, no, I mean
that's it. Standing still.
Like I did not land 98% of the kick flips that I attempted. You know what I mean? I just like magically landed like a few.
Trust me, I hear you.
I skated in middle school. I sprained both my wrists, and I was like, I don't want to do this anymore.
No.
Yeah,
I was like, this sucks.
Yeah, I got really into the Razor scooters though. When those became like a big thing. Yeah, I was really into that. I fucked up my ankles. I fucked up my ankles so much, like trying to do like a tail whip.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I tail whip.
Yeah, I tail whip into my ankles.
I was just warning you because when it is blue, it turns.
I was constantly tail whipping into my ankles.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's got to be brutal.
Yeah. Tell Candace I said what's good. What's Gucci?
Drew said what's Gucci.
Hydra.
She said Hydra.
What's good?
With all way more excited to say hi to me, by the way.
Yeah. No, I was constantly tail whipping my Razor scooter into my ankles. I had to stop that. Like it's crazy. I never like broke a bone or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. I sucked at that kind of shit. I even like suck at like driving and like anything where I have to like control some kind of like vehicle or like mode of transportation. Like I'm not good at that stuff. I'm like a woman. All right, I'm like a woman.
Dude, I love that shit. I drive like big machines at my job, and it's the most fun thing in the world.
Yeah, I mean, when I was in the Air Force, like they trained me how to drive a forklift, and I ended up like punching a hole in the wall with the forks, and they were like, "Okay, well, you're not allowed to drive the forklift. You're not allowed to use the forklift anymore."
That's a report to OSHA, brother.
Yeah.
Any forklift incident.
Yeah.
I get drug tested.
I've been kind of bad at almost everything I've ever attempted to do. Dude,
you got a great attitude.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah. I was the worst airman. Like I don't even know how I don't know how I didn't get kicked out of the military. I was the worst airman.
Didn't you?
I mean, I didn't necessarily get kicked out. I got medically retired.
Oh yeah.
I fucked up my back, and they were like, "All right, well, it's gonna take longer for you to recover than you have left on your enlistment. Do you just want to be released early?" And I was like, "Yes, please."
Yeah, get me out of here.
Yeah, please get me out. Obviously I suck.
Yeah,
and I spent the entire first 2 seasons of Dork Court just every episode reminding everyone that Drew's on on disability stealing from the fucking U.S. military.
Yeah, and I didn't disagree with you, except for when you said that I was stealing valor. I didn't steal valor.
You steal valor.
I was,
and you steal literally from our country.
No, I was.
From our
what's your
tax dollars.
percentage, Drew?
Our hard-earned tax dollars.
I'm at
Drew the thief Flores.
I'm at
another anchor baby.
Another anchor baby.
I'm at 30% disability. The
government. That's it, dude. That's barely stealing.
Yeah, the government.
Tell him how you got it.
Wait, you don't know the story, Donny?
How you got it? Wait,
I don't know this story.
You threw something
either,
out
so.
wrong, right?
Yeah. So I essentially worked in a warehouse. Like I was an IT. I was basically a system administrator, but we're like a mobile unit. So like and also I was doing a job that was going to be phased out. Like they weren't going to do this anymore, but like it was going to exist for like a year or two later. And basically I worked in a warehouse, but like our job that I was trained to do was like we would set up mobile communications. So basically we were trained to go out to like fobs and then set up like a communication infrastructure.
Got it. You're a combo guy.
Yeah. But we never did that, and the way that we did it was getting phased out. So like we just kind of sat around and did.
So you were forced laborers. You were just
we just kind of sat around, did nothing all day. And one time I was fucking around in the warehouse with like my boys in the shop, and I got this pallet, and there was like a stack of like 7 pallets, and I like wanted to throw the pallet on top of it and just kind of like try to do this like a disc hurler kind of thing.
Right.
And I fucked up my back really bad, and it got me out of the Air Force like 6 months early.
Nice, dude.
Not only was
your country thanks you
that they couldn't find a place in the military for him. They sent him to some unit that they were just like, I can't even, like, these guys, like, just go lock them in a warehouse because I think that they might be a danger to society if they're left like unsupervised. And then he hurt himself by acting like a jackass. Like he should have gotten fired for his behavior. And instead he's being paid for the rest of his life by the US government.
Yeah. Thank you for your service, Drew. That's all I can say.
It's so fun. It's so fun. And Miguel said something to me before where he was like, I was telling you about how like I got stationed at this base and I was working in a squadron where like our job was getting phased out, and you were like, they must have some kind of like algorithm that knows who's going to be useless and who's going to actually like
you ran through the system.
The military.
Yeah, they were like,
they had a draft. It's like Minority Report.
And they're like, maybe he could be like in the kitchen or something. And they're like, I don't want him in my kitchen.
That stuck with me where I was like, fuck, they actually might have that. They might have that. Yeah, I remember like so in the Air Force we had this thing called OSI. It was called Office of Special Investigations, and it's basically like the internal FBI of the Air Force.
Right, we had CID in the Army.
Yeah. So I remember one time they specifically tried to recruit me. They called me in for like this interview. And I thought it was cool. I was like, oh shit, like they must think I'm like hot shit. You know what I mean?
They just think you're Mexican.
they must think I'm
like, we need you on the inside.
They must think I'm gonna be like the coolest fucking investigator that the Air Force has ever seen. And then they were telling me about the requirements to join the OSI, and it was basically like they wanted you to be a base snitch.
Yes.
Yeah, so
That's
basically,
what you're describing.
Yeah, so
Right.
basically, it was like if I would have accepted their like offer to go down this career path, I would have had to like snitch on people underage drinking, snitch on
Right.
people like doing drugs and shit like that, or
We need you to be a
like,
professional pussy.
rumors of sexual assault. And then I remember thinking, I was like, oh, they just think I'm like a bitch. Like I would rat out anybody like on the drop of a dime.
They heard your voice and they're like, "Good God, that's the man."
They're like, "Yo, this is a future informant."
Shit. Which is funny because my mom ended up being an informant.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Should you be saying that on the internet?
A stud informant.
Shit, I didn't think about that. My mom was never an informant. Shit, I can't edit this out. It's live.
Well,
whatever.
Those guys aren't watching this podcast.
All right. So like the 14 people in this chat, don't say anything.
Be cool.
Yeah, be cool. Let's all chill.
Be chill.
You know
Don't tell the Sinaloa cartel about this.
Yeah. But yeah. Damn, dude. The military.
Like the Sinaloa cartel, huh?
Yeah. The military kind of ruled, dude. Like I didn't have to go.
I had my fun times.
I didn't have to go to war. I was just chilling with the boys and underage drinking and smoking spice.
Yeah,
underage
drinking, telling on everyone else for it.
Yeah, underage drinking, ratting out everybody else.
You were the RA that like took the beer out of everyone else's dorms and then kept it in his room.
Yeah, dude. You get your ass beat in the army for doing stuff like that.
Always been a little stinker, even in the military.
Dude, I've been a stinker my whole fucking life, bro. Yeah.
Steal the beer.
Yeah, damn, dude. But those were fucking good times because it was like I never deployed. You know what I mean? Like I didn't have to do like any actual real shit. Like I just like showed up to a job. I didn't really have to do shit at it.
Yeah, you just kick your feet up, dude. I deployed, but I didn't do war. I just kind of chilled for 4 months.
Well, so that was also my kind of situation. Was like there was a 90% chance if I deployed I wouldn't have to do anything. I would just be like monitoring.
Because you're in the Air Force.
Yeah, computer infrastructure.
That's just what you guys do.
But it was weird because they were phasing our squadron out. They would assign us to random deployment. So we'd get like attached with the Army or the Marines and shit like that and just be doing like wild things that we didn't train for. Like
fluffing.
Yeah, like I did. Yeah.
I think Miguel's theory has credence here.
I didn't get that much combat training, but like it was like there was a chance
there has to be. Like, I mean, they're definitely like they have to be like evaluating throughout the thing and just being like, yeah, that kid, I don't know what we're gonna do.
I don't know how they make any of those decisions, to be honest. But I remember
we tried getting him to lift weights. It's not. He just doesn't.
There was
it's very basic. They give you like their version of the SAT, which is like if you're retarded, you'll pass it. Like they really like you have to get at least a 32 on it to get into the military. That's the minimum score.
For Drew is the SAT.
Yeah. Dude, I remember you remember MEPS, Donny?
Oh yeah, when the guy had to look at our buttholes.
Yeah. The doctor had to look at her buttholes.
But
I remember there was a kid there that scored under the required.
Wait, why do they look at your butthole?
They have to see if you like. I forget what they're looking for, but it's like, I guess if you have like prolapse shit, like they don't want to take you on if your butthole's not in order.
They don't want.
They feed you crazy.
They don't want sodomites. Yeah, but they do look at. They do look at. They do look at your butthole, and I remember I went to.
I've never considered because I always thought like, oh, I could go be a pilot. I've got perfect vision. I like,
But do you have perfect butthole?
But that's the thing,
no, dude. My buttholes are fucking
for years, dude.
Same.
If they spot one, I mean, what am I supposed to do about that?
Yeah,
I'm flat-footed. My fucking butthole looks like a fucking like one of those like fucking.
Nobody should look at that thing.
Yeah,
those squeezy toys.
But I think they're looking for like hemorrhoids and shit.
Like show dogs And they come.
They lift up our tails.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what Next is. I swear to God.
The guy that looked at my butthole, I guess, was like infamous in California.
Were you on all fours?
Specific? No, they just make you.
Was your doctor Larry Nasser?
You have to.
Yeah.
You have to pull your cheeks apart. Physically,
you have to
listen. I don't know.
I
don't know how thorough the military is. You know, maybe they would have really.
The whole test is actually how hard you spread it. They go,
Get this.
They're
hey, buddy, Navy's that way.
Yeah, they're judging
in the Navy.
If you have
I'm putting this guy in the warehouse with Drew.
Yeah, if you have too big of a gape.
The gay house. You got to take him to the gay house. All right.
But the guy that inspected my butthole was infamous in the California military in processing system. He was called the Monopoly Man because he had a Monopoly Man mustache. And he inspected my butthole. He inspected my butthole, and then I remember going outside and waiting in this line with other recruits, and he was asking about something. I can't remember what he was asking about, but I knew the answer to it, and I told him, and he was like, I didn't fucking ask you to answer me. I was talking to my colleague. This guy,
dude, he hated your butthole.
Yeah.
He hated your butt. Dude.
Yeah, he must have thought I was
He's way too tight.
Used goods or something.
Yeah. Don't fucking talk to me ever again.
Used goods are not experienced enough. One of
something.
You
whatever happened, you failed the butthole check.
Yeah,
he was so mad at you.
But yeah, I made it in. Yeah.
Begrudgingly, he was like, his butthole's fine. It's actually perfect.
Yeah. You duck walked in your underwear with all the other bros.
Well, he was jealous of my butthole, dude. Yeah. But also back then, what I didn't realize this until my early 20s, but I was kind of bullshit. I kind of sucked at wiping my ass. No, seriously, I kind of.
Why is my?
I was just kind of wipe. I just kind of wipe, and then I'd be like, all right, well, that's probably it. And then later in life, I realized I was like, okay, I shouldn't say that that's probably it. I should keep on wiping until there's no shit.
So were you cracked the back or were you shit the clit?
Crack the back.
Okay.
Yeah, crack the back.
Dude, you know where I developed a little trick in the Army? You ever do the Ranger wipe?
No, I don't know what that is.
That's when you wipe out all the poop and then you take your next wipe and you a little spit on it.
Oh,
you're making your own wet wipe, you know?
Yeah. That's actually very.
There's something about it that just it feels too pornographic.
Yeah, I'm
into it actually.
It's like cleaning yourself like a cat, you know?
Dude, I've never.
That doesn't sound better to me.
I've never
any less.
A little spit on the toilet paper, dude. Try it one time. If you're having
dude, I have a
give it a rip, Miguel.
Dude, if you wipe raw,
did you say you have a bidet?
Your life.
I have a bidet now.
I'm afraid to use a bidet. And
you think
I've used them? They are fun.
Well, no.
Nice.
My main concern is why am I afraid to use a bidet? And it's is there some kind of repressed shit that I'm holding back? Why am I so afraid to have a machine squirt water into my asshole? I don't know what it is.
Fear the unknown.
Dude, I don't know. I'm just I'm very sketched out by bidets. I don't know. I don't trust them.
I will say this. I should have got the one with the air dryer also.
Yeah.
Because it leaves your asshole very wet.
Yeah. Well, isn't the next move just to wipe it down?
Well, the thing is, in this bathroom, we have to use 1-ply toilet paper because the pipes are too thin to flush normal shit.
So the paper just stays on your ass.
Even if I like wrap a bunch of it up in a row, it'll just go. My fingers go straight through.
Yeah,
it just tears, and I'm just sliding my palm full of like little crumbles of wet toilet paper against the bottom of my ass.
Yeah,
and it better be
disintegrates completely. Like, I just wiped my ass with my hand. All right.
Yeah.
And now my hand's wet.
And now, and now the whole. I mean, I ruined the entire production. I need to take a shower.
Babe, get the hair dryer.
Yeah. The one play sucks so much, man. I hate that shit. And
no, like what we do is I get like baby wipes and I throw them out like a Mexican.
Like I used to so at my job, like I used to work in the warehouse, and I've been more in the office now, even though I still have to go in the warehouse. In the warehouse restrooms, they have like this shitty like one ply like toilet paper. Right. And I remember when I finally got to the office and I was using those restrooms, they have like fucking like triple ply, like the comfiest like toilet paper you can have. And I was like, these motherfuckers, dude. I was so pissed off. I was like, these motherfuckers. Like I've been like literally like scraping my asshole to bits. Like, you know what I mean? You know, with the one ply cheap toilet paper where you're like trying to clean your asshole and then you're like eventually like, I'm going to have hemorrhoids now. I have.
That's where the spit comes in.
I have welts on my asshole.
Dude, if I spit on my toilet paper, it just melt right through.
Yeah.
No, dude, it's not like
those videos of like the titanium ball that's been superheated that they like drop through. That would be my spit through the one ply toilet paper, just like cotton candy.
Straight to
you
the
just
floor.
have acid
Fuck.
spit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I love shitting. I hate wiping my ass. You know what I'm saying?
I love to shit, hate to wipe.
I love the shit.
That's a good motto to live by.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
You could put that on like a sticker. That could be wall art and some white wood.
I was actually just thinking about the decor. I could put it over a door.
It'd be like a welcome mat in front of your house. Oh, yeah.
Where you drag your ass on it.
That's
love to shit.
It's like one of those poop brushes.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I've struggled for many years in the butthole department.
Yeah. What was going on?
What's his name?
What's it?
Fucking alley-oop, dude. No, dude, just wiping. Dude, I remember when I got in the army, like when I got the basic training, the food they were feeding me was making me have the most violent like bowel movements.
Really?
Like, dude, I made my bunkmate almost throw up one time because I farted. Like, it was bad.
I didn't. When I went to basic, I didn't shit for 2 weeks.
Dude, I shorted 4 out of 7 days in 1 week.
Dude, it was so crazy because I remember like on the way to basic training, like the guys in like the bus, like I don't know how it was for you, but like I got off the plane, I got loaded into a bus, and then we just
got a 5-star hotel. You got
there's no hotel, there's no lobster, but like I remember like guys talking to her like, yeah, my friend told me that like you're not gonna shit for like a week or two. And I was like, all right, well, that doesn't seem possible. Like, there has to be waste in your body.
Haven't you heard about me?
Dude,
I love the shit.
I literally didn't shit for 2 weeks. And I remember that first
That's
shit
crazy.
Out of protest, dude.
It's just weird. I guess, like, I remember reading about it like later, but I guess it's like you're under so much stress and then you're like doing so much more like physical activity than most people do prior to joining the military that you just don't shit. And
you're like a scared cat, you know? Like cats lock everything in if they're in a stressful situation.
And then not only that, it's like, remember at basic training, they don't have the doors on the shitters, so you're just doors, you had doors. We didn't have doors. There was no doors. You're just shitting in front of everybody. So like it took me a while.
Like that.
It took me a while to get like okay with that. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
I get that. Okay, I can understand that.
Yeah, even
it took me 2 months to beat off.
Yeah, I did. I never beat off in basic. I abstained.
Whoa,
dude, you just like went full monk. You just like,
well, that's
you went full Kim Jong Un.
Yeah, just no bowel movements, no
doesn't
jorking.
shit, didn't piss.
Just a little barracks tease you were.
Yeah. Damn, dude. But I do remember that first jerk off session once I got to tech school. That was something.
Hit the back of the toilet, didn't it?
Yeah. You had the toilet to yourself and everything. Yeah, that was nice. Yeah, it was a good time, dude.
How was that first shit after that 2 weeks? Is what I want to know.
Amazing and relieving. Amazing and relieving. This was still at the point where like I didn't know how to fully wipe my ass.
Oh my god.
And you
Some
had
say
to,
it's still in there.
And you had to wear. They forced you to wear tidy whities in basic.
Wow.
Ours were brown because they knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, I was streaking those motherfuckers up so bad.
That's crazy.
Dude. And there, like when you're in basic training, they make you have certain jobs. Like I had the easiest fucking job. I had to like align the beds in our like barracks. It was the easiest job. But like
you can't fuck this up and get us in trouble.
There were certain guys that like had to do the laundry for like the entire flight. So so they hated me because they constantly had to deal with like my after I was finally able to shit, they had to deal with my
sorry, I'm bad at wiping.
Shit stain.
Like, I don't know how to wipe my ass. Sorry.
If I touched your shit stain underwear, I'd beat you with a bar.
And no, well they fucked
inch of your life, dude.
They fucked me on the very last week because they hated me so
what was
much.
his name?
They hated
Guy's fucking ass, dude. Yeah.
I wish I had like a cowbell or something.
No. They got me at the very last week because it was the last time they were going to do laundry, and I guess they had been so tired of having to deal with my shit streak tidy whities that they just didn't wash my clothes.
That's awesome. Fuck you, dude.
And I remember like being on graduation week with my aunt and my aunt and my grandma like came to watch my graduation. And I remember like when we finally got released and we were able to go with them like into San Antonio, like civilian
She's
stuff.
Like, what smells like shit?
They were like, look, like we're not trying to shame you right now, but you smell like shit. It's I just smelled like shit for like 4 days.
Months.
Until I got to tech school and I was able to like wash my laundry myself.
Oh my god,
dude! I'm just picturing the straw that broke the camel's back. Back at basic when they're cleaning your underwear the one last time, he goes, "There's literally fucking blood in it." Chuck, there's literally fucking blood in it now. I can't do this anymore.
They also may have hated me because you do your drills and your marches and your training and shit, but you also have to go to class to like learn about the military and shit like that. And I remember when you'd go to class, like at least the drill instructor that I had, his rule was like, don't ask me if you can go take a piss or a shit. Just get up, march out, go take a piss or a shit. And I was in one of his classes, and I don't know if I was just like, I think I may have just been like really afraid and nervous to actually have the balls to stand up and march out and like go to the restroom.
They're gonna know I'm gonna stain my underwear.
So I had to piss really bad one time, and I just kept on holding it, and I was like, I'll wait until the end of class. And it got to the point where I was like, I'm literally gonna piss myself if I don't get up. So I finally got the balls to like get up and march out, and then go take a piss. And you have to like march up to your dorm room. We called them dorm rooms in the Air Force, not barracks. And I marched up. We were on like third floor, and I finally marched up, and like at this point I'm like bursting at the seams, and you know like the entry controller shit, you remember that shit?
Entry controller.
So
like call and response. Is that
so
what
we had to do this thing where it's like if you're trying to enter like a building or a room, you have to knock on a door, and then there's a guy who's the entry controller, and then you have to show him your ID, your cat card, and
even
then
to piss.
Yes. So I marched up there and I knocked on the door and I'm trying to get in.
What
I'm like,
kind of fascist bullshit?
Just open up, and then he makes me take out like the cat card and everything, and I finally like show him, and I like run to the
covered in piss.
I run to the restroom and I piss myself on the way there.
No.
And then
that's what broke the underwear guy.
You
like,
know,
there's
like
piss in it now.
And then you know how like you know how good and relieving it feels like when you really have to piss and then it finally starts happening.
Yeah.
So like I'm in the lavatory.
So now you're coming,
and I'm literally like,
come on him.
Three fluids.
It's a triple threat.
I'm completely pissing myself. Like literally my pants are soaked in piss.
Oh.
And it felt so good and relieving. I didn't even bother pulling out my dick to piss into the urinal. I just pissed.
Which boot did it go in? Because it goes into one boot.
It went into all of it, dude. It was like going back.
Yeah,
it was going down both. It was a split stream going both down both legs. So I finished pissing myself, and then I have to go like change my pants and my socks. Squish, like that. So that may have added to the animosity that the laundry crew had against me. Was they also had
what
to
the fuck is this guy's problem? Is he an alcoholic?
I'm like constantly pissing and shitting myself.
See, I pissed myself in basic training too, but it was
but in a cool, manly way.
It was way cooler, dude. It actually was before I had to crawl under live gunfire.
Yeah.
I got put on.
Drew just had to pee really bad. He just didn't make it in time.
That's it. He was in class.
He's like, oh.
I never had to. We never had to do the crawling under live gunfire thing. I still can't believe that they do that. It's like you don't need.
They do it like fucking like 20 feet above your head. It's not like Jarhead where they could kill one of us.
Yeah, or even like wait, were you were Army?
Yeah.
Or Marines. Okay.
Army.
So like even like
call me gay again, we're gonna have problems, Drew.
Even the videos I've seen of like the Army recruits like doing the grenade toss over the fence.
Yeah.
How do you let them do that? I guess they have to learn at some point, but that's wild.
Oh my God, you're going down the white woman rabbit hole too far, Drew.
Oh my God.
How could they let them have grenades? Oh my God.
Well, no, it's just crazy. I can't imagine.
Fun. It's so sick.
I can't imagine doing that. And I would have been the guy who bounced it off the wall,
dropped it,
and then it came back.
Isn't that what John Kerry did?
What? Like fuck up a grenade toss?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like it came out that he had a Purple Heart because he hurt himself with a grenade in training.
No, I mean he was a POW. I think that you get.
I don't think he was.
No, that was John McCain.
Oh, John McCain. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. He got tortured by Vietnamese.
Oh yeah, he had the real raw deal.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I think John Kerry was actually like a badass in the military. Like I think he was like he was one of those dudes who was like on the river boats, and I want to say that he was one of the gunners. Like
he was on the pontoon.
Machine gunners. Yeah. Whatever the fuck they call it. But I think he was like I think he was like a gunner on one of those boats. I think he was actually like a badass. I could be.
Let me tell you, I was in the 7th grade when that election happened, and I might have just heard that on Fox News and just carried it with me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, dude, I remember being a kid when George
I have no idea. I feel like I remember there being a story about one of those guys.
I think I could be mistaken, but I want to say that John Kerry was actually a badass in Vietnam. But I could be wrong. It could
John
be
Kerry a badass.
It could be me being tricked by the liberal media, which I hate. No,
Hates the liberal media.
Where's
Robbie?
Get Robbie in here to refute.
Yeah. Robbie, you want to hop on? If you want to hop on, say something in the chat. I'll
Oh, well, he had multiple
Gary
Purple Hearts. His first Purple Heart, supervising officer claimed his first minor shrapnel injury came from firing an M79 grenade launcher too close to a boat.
Whoops.
Yeah, so he did it to himself.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fucking idiot. Fucking dumbass.
Yeah, he's fucking retard, idiot.
What a
Accusations were heavily amplified during the 2004 election. Yeah.
This guy doesn't even know how far to shoot a grenade launcher. You guys want him to be president?
Hold on, I'm inviting Robbie real quick.
Oh, here's a New York Post article. Perfect. Butt blasted John lied for medal after he wounded himself.
Dude, they called him butt blasted?
Butt blasted John.
Butt blasted John. That's what we called him. We called him Butt blasted John. He doesn't know how to hold a gun, and he likes to get blasted in the butt.
A startling new book charges that John Kerry accidentally wounded himself in the buttocks in Vietnam with a grenade he exploded, then lied to get a medal by saying that he had received the injury rescuing one of his crewmen.
How did Jack Kerry hurt his butt? I just want to know how he hurt his butt.
All right, Robbie.
We love Army.
There you go.
We love Army.
Yeah, good times. Ian, you have such a good Trump, dude.
Thanks,
I'm
babe.
jealous.
It is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm jealous. Mine sounds like 75% me, 25% Trump.
Yeah, I'm terrible at it.
I can't.
Honestly, Drew's Trump is probably my favorite.
Really?
Because it just sounds like you taking a shit.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Ian thinks my Trump's the best. Quite personally, I agree with him.
A lot of people are saying it.
A lot of people
You're the
are saying
cadence,
it.
not the voice. You know?
That's 50% of it. If you get
Wait.
That was honest. Did you see the movie?
big, small.
You got to get
Did you see
the little rap.
What was the name of the movie about like him like growing up?
Trump?
Who Trump?
Yeah.
Oh, the one on Netflix.
I don't know what it was.
Oh no, the one where it's like fictional about him and Roy Cohn or whatever.
Yeah, it's fictional, but it definitely is pretty accurate.
That movie was so funny. I remember watching.
It's a really good movie. He doesn't do the
I've never even
voice.
heard of it.
He mostly just like makes the faces, and so he's just like.
Yeah, I think I want to say it's called like The Apprentice or something like that.
Yeah, I think you're right. The Apprentice.
And I remember starting the movie and being like, I feel like there's going to be a scene where Donald Trump walks in on Roy Cohn fucking a guy in the ass. And I was partially correct because there's a scene in the movie where Donald Trump walks in on Roy Cohn getting fucked in the ass. It was very funny. He's like rushing upstairs to talk to Roy Cohn about something, and he like
butt blast Roy, we called him.
Yeah. and he walks in on like this gay orgy, and he's like horrified. It's so funny.
Oh,
That was a great movie though.
It is a really good movie. That's and it's a Winter Soldier playing him.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the entire time. I was like, who is this guy? He rules. And I looked it up, and it's the fucking Bucky from Captain America.
He died of AIDS like a dog.
Shit. Robbie wanted me to sing the Real Ass Cuck Chair, but I think he wants the Real Ass Cuck of the Week song. I'm sorry. Actually, sorry, and I have not downloaded that on my actual laptop yet. But
of course not.
But yeah, we have a song. But no, my Real Ass Cuck song is just like, he's a real ass cuck. He doesn't give a fuck. Something. He's a real ass cuck. That's my version of it. But
I can hear it like Santana when you
Ian did a way better version that I promise next episode we will integrate into the show for the Real Ass Cuck of the Week segment. Which
So
now I also have to start thinking about who's going to be the real last cuck of the week.
Yeah.
Was
it the guy that looked at your butthole?
Yeah. The Monopoly man. Yeah. People don't tell you how much work podcasting is, but there's like a lot of shit you have to, you know what I mean? You have to schedule it, you have to book it, you have to integrate all the songs.
There's so much.
There's a lot of work.
Drew.
Yeah.
You can't just show up when it's happening. Drew.
It's so fun. Like I feel so bad. I feel so bad that like I was just like the shittiest co-host for Dork Court, because it's like now it's like, you know, I'm good and I'm kicking it and I'm fucking firing on all cylinders. And
I remember it took me like 2 times to ask Miguel, like, where's Drew? And he just go.
I sucked. I apologize about that. That was totally my fault. But now we're good. You know what I mean? Now it's like, you know, we're chilling. If you need me, come back on for something like.
I'm starting to figure out the schedule. I'll let you know.
But yeah. Robbie, I sent you a link, by the way, if you want to hop on. If you don't want to hop on, that's fine, but I'm just letting you know. But yeah, dude. Podcasting is fucking hard. People don't get it. This is like a second job. This is like a second job, dude. You know what I mean? I was at work all day today, and then I was like, all right, well, I mean, I know that I'm going to be chilling with my boys, but I guess I'm going to my second job later.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
it's just how it be, bro.
Clocking into the streaming mines.
You're grinding, dude.
No, but I'm having a lot of fun. I'm really glad that all you guys showed up. I'm happy because I've been talking about this. Talked about this the last couple episodes, but I know like 6 people in comedy, maybe less, that actually talk to me and that I'm friends with. so I'm running out of guests very, very quickly.
This is like my 7th appearance out of like the 9 episodes.
Yeah, Ian. You're basically like the co-host.
Hey.
I think of Ian as part of the Cuck Chair staff.
Yeah, I just
the chair.
I just hang with the boys. I'm always in the Cuck Chair. I'm watching.
Yeah. He's a resident.
And Drew, I haven't talked to you in like a year. And you're like, want to do my podcast? I'm like, sure.
Yeah. Well, I was like, what? Who are my
really
boys?
Reaching to the bottom of the barrel here.
No, not bottom of the barrel, dude. Donny,
damn. Donny.
Drew's trying to get invited on your podcast.
Yeah. This is a way to go to the beach with you.
I see, dude. Everyone's been reaching out to me lately, and now I know everyone just wants to go to the beach.
How do you do that, by the way? Like, do you have like
I bring a camera and a pod recorder. That's it. No, it's not a stream or anything. It's just that I record it and then I post it.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah, I go on the weekend.
I'm so used to
bring the camera and shit.
So used to doing these streams now. I just think that's the way that everybody does it, but I forget that there's pre-recorded stuff. But yeah, no. I'm glad to have you, Donny. You rock. I think next week,
Johnny Roy.
Yeah, I think next week it's not confirmed, but I'm gonna have Black Tim on. Is what the plan.
Blim.
Is. Yeah, and then after Black Tim, who knows?
Oh, Superb. Tim,
superb being, I'm gonna be inviting all my right-wing racist black friends on very shortly.
I was like, how many's on that one?
Yeah, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, I've been trying to get Miles on for like a couple weeks, but Miles is
That's been a whole adventure.
How should I say? Miles is a free spirit who.
Yeah, I saw the video.
Oftentimes forgets about the things he said that he would do, but that's completely.
My bad, man.
Yeah.
If you could summarize in one word, what word would that be?
Think carefully about this.
I don't want. There's a word coming to mind. I don't want to say it.
A lot of people
know what I'm thinking.
It's not nuclear this time.
It's not nuclear.
The other one.
It starts off kind of the same.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on?
We know what's happening. Wait.
Oh wow, what is happening?
What was that?
Is that me? Hang on.
Oh no, there's just.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, but I don't know where that
cool.
noise is coming from.
Oh, that
sounds like water leaving like a sewage pipe.
Is it a dab rig?
Oh, are you lighting up a dab?
I knew that's what it was. I was like, it sounds like a blowtorch.
Yeah,
I caught it right away. My microphone fucked it up.
Yeah, it was the butane.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is that? Sound like a water irrigation.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I was using the wrong microphone this whole time.
It's all good.
Oh, that sounds way better.
Computer microphone. Yeah, I don't know
yeah,
why it switched to. It was in my headphones and not the mic.
Yeah, what sounds like a V2 rocket taking off right now.
Yeah, that's all sick. Oh shit, dude. I don't know. I'm still kind of like in a deep nostalgia about childhood. I don't know if it's like that I'm getting older or whatnot.
I've been going back too, man. I've been watching like Viva La Bam and shit, just like to realize what it was. Like, watch Viva La Bam in today's
Paramount Plus has honestly been the best thing to happen to television in a long time for me.
Paramount Plus?
Yeah. They added all of the old UFC fights, and they added Jackass, and like, I mean, I guess that's it. But that's been a lot of my time lately.
With the torch in hand. That's been what I'm up to lately.
Yeah, look, let me tell you about this shit. I've been watching fucking old Anderson Silva fights. I've been watching Chuck Liddell, the original Iceman. Dude,
we're watching Johnny Knoxville get knocked in the balls again.
I watched like every Chuck Liddell fight recently, and he was so sick. What a time to be alive.
So. Yeah. This is unconfirmed, and I should probably preface this with this: is that this is an unconfirmed thing that I'm not sure is true, but is something that I remember being told when I was in my like early 20s. No, not even my early 20s, when I was like in the military, like 18, 19. But
you were what a boy.
I don't even know. I don't even know if there'd be like legal implications for saying this. So what I'm saying is that this is rumor. This is not something I know to be true. But when I was like 18 or 19, like, so I lived in this town called Hanford, and the place where we would go vacation at, like everyone in Hanford for some reason ended up going to San Luis Obispo or Pismo Beach. And it was because like a lot of people in Hanford love to like ride their like ATVs and shit like that, dirt bikes and shit in the dunes. And so they would just always go there for vacation. And there were these girls that said that Chuck Liddell, like they went to Slow and they were like out at night, and Chuck Liddell saw them, and he invited them to like go hang out with them at this like bar and restaurant. I forget what the fucking bar and restaurant's name, but it's like a pretty popular bar in San Luis Obispo, bar/restaurant. So it's not like you have to be 21 to get in. And he invited them there, and like he ordered them like beer and like liquor and shit. So I've always kind of like had this idea of Chuck Liddell in my head as being like a guy who fucked like 16 and 17-year-old girls. And now, like I said, I don't know if this is true. This is just something I'm saying that I heard. But it always kind of tainted Chuck Liddell in my mind because of that. And it was weird because I would always see him too in San Luis Obispo in that specific bar that the girls who talked about this said that he took them to. And yeah, amazing fighter. Amazing fighter.
I was only kind of half listening to your story, but it sounded like a really cool guy.
It
sounded like he was getting like cool hot pussy and you're jealous.
Yeah, Drew's on his believe all women shtick.
One of
he was being fucking friend zoned it or whatever.
And
his fucking stained ass underwear.
He's like,
get the fuck out of here.
Oh, she doesn't even appreciate I'm into cool fucking YouTube videos.
Yeah.
She's out there fucking Chocolate L.
She doesn't appreciate, because this is back when I was like a lit nerd. She doesn't appreciate that I've read Infinite Jest.
She doesn't even listen to Math Rock.
Yeah. She doesn't even know what math rock is.
She doesn't know Tarot Mellows.
But it was funny. The same girl that I'm talking about that said that what's going on, Robbie? What's going on?
Zambago.
Something's wrong with your mic. It sounds like
you're muffled. Is it under your pillow?
You're muffled as a motherfucker.
Yeah, you sound further away than seems possible.
Hello?
Yeah, there you go.
The burger.
The burger.
Yeah, I
want
really
to buy a hamburger.
I really did want to fuck the girl.
Love
that
Army.
said...
I've been holding on all these
It's so funny, like when it's just like when you have me, you or Ian in the same like thing. It's just Trump impressions.
It just turns into Trump.
Like 45% of the time, which I love.
I was opening for Danny Polishuk. Long story short, like the only thing that I could get to like crack him, pause, because I was hosting, it was like a lot of older people, was Trump doing a Trump impression. And Danny, when I got backstage, like, you should have just been Trump the whole time. And I was like, God damn it. It must be a thrill to be Trump too. Just
should have not been
constantly.
you.
That's just talking like Trump all the time.
Yeah, damn, dude. I'll never forget when Danny Polishuk big timed me.
Oh yeah.
At CFC. It was the CFC you did with Mersh. You remember this?
Yeah.
Well,
that, even like, funnier is you said that Mersh big timed you.
No, Mersh didn't big time me. It was Mersh's podcast.
Oh, Hippo
partner.
Juice, yeah.
Yeah. That guy big time me. But that guy's kind of like a fucking dickhead and asshole. I don't like it. I liked Mersh.
You got big time by a guy named Hippo Juice.
Yeah. Well, and dude, what's super funny was back then he was like a fat guy, but now he's like a super jacked, like I don't know what happened. He like one day he just decided to stop being fat, and
even
he just
back
went
then,
to the gym a lot.
Even back then he was just like a jacked fat guy. I mean, yeah, he was like a gym fat guy.
Yeah, he was like one of those like what are like the guys that lift like a shitload of weights, but they still kind of look fat?
Like a lot of bodybuilders,
like the power lifter.
Power lifter, yeah.
Because they just fucking me.
Because if you diet, you lose muscle, so you can be a fat jacked guy.
Yeah. Oh, his name's Royce Lopez.
Yeah.
Also, my voice.
He's Royce to 5'9". He's kind of short.
But yeah. I remember getting big time by Danny Polishuk and Royce Lopez there. But you know who was surprisingly really nice I met there was what's that guy's name?
Yeah,
Alex Stern.
Is that his name? Stein.
Alex Stein.
Yeah, he is a nice guy.
He was actually super nice. Cool
I did
guy.
real last podcast with him once, and it was crazy how the switch flipped right as soon as the mics were off.
Like what? Like him being nice.
Well, on the show,
like a genuine and regular guy.
Yeah, well, on the show, he's like, "What's wrong with you? He's like, I wanted to get in a fight with Robbie. I know he's a libtard, all this stuff."
He's
the second the mics were, like doing the Alex Stein shtick thing, like yelling a lot. Like as soon as the mic dropped, I was like, "Hey, man, really nice to finally meet you." Like he's super soft spoken, and like polite.
Aww. Love that.
Yeah. I remember that show.
He's a cool dude. Every time I've interacted with him, I'm like, yo.
It was funny to interact with him in both ways, like Alex Stein the figure and then Alex Stein the actual guy. Like as soon as the mics were off, I was like, "Whoa!" I feel way less attacked for being libtarded.
And scene.
Yeah.
Hello, Robert.
That's literally. It was like, wasn't there like a sketch of like when Phil Hartman played Ronald Reagan? The Zoomers are gonna love this reference. But like as soon as the cameras, he was like, "Well, I love America." And they're like, "And cut, Mr. President." He's like, "You get over here, you fucking idiot!" Like he just starts like yelling at them and being like a dickhead.
Yeah, good times. That was actually a fun show, though. I remember being like, "Damn, right," because that was really before we were like good friends. But I remember being like, "Damn, dude, Robbie killed it." I think that was one of the first. I think that was one of the first times I saw you like actually like live, like.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
that's very nice of you to say.
Yeah, good times. Good times.
Robbie, did you hear about Drew's underwear?
No.
Oh yeah. No, I was telling them about how like I didn't really like learn how to properly wipe my ass until I was like 20. Right. I was like 23.
Yeah, Drew just had shitty cheeks for years.
So when I was in the
he's Mexican.
When I was in the military, they made us wear tidy whities, and my shit was just like stained up all the fucking time.
He was staying. He pissed himself. He was coming on himself.
Yeah, I was pissed. There was a lot of bodily fluids.
Should have worn a fucking diaper, bro.
Getting on my dude. Honestly, in the military, if they would have let us wear diapers, I would have been wearing them all fucking.
You would have been pissing your pants.
Private, have you changed your dye?
Yeah.
You're looking full, Private.
I would have been wearing that shit all the fucking time.
You're looking full, Private is so good.
Yeah,
Private, you're trooping.
I literally was the worst airman. I remember when we went to the that's what we're called. That's what we're called. Airman. It's called airman.
He was an airman, dude. It's lame. We know.
So it sucks, but that's what we're called. When I went to
the soldier, dude.
When I went to the firing range,
I remember the Navy the seamen.
Yes. Yeah.
Airman from
Yeah.
Airman and Airman.
Is that true? Are the Navy actually gay, or is that just a dumb stereotype?
They do.
It's pretty accurate.
If you ask me, they're all gay.
Well, dude, they're trapped on a boat together, you know.
Hole to hole.
Yeah. Like,
so back in the day, they got that rumor because, like, World War II, there were no women in the military, so like they would get gay. Like they.
Sometimes a mout is a mout. Right?
I guess they are at sea.
It was prison rules. It was prison rules.
It's not gay in international waters, as they say.
I think that probably is like the most glossed over part of history is like the amount of guys sucking each other off in a foxhole.
Yeah,
right.
But
that's the World War I. The real problem was how many guys were fucking each other in those trenches.
Yeah, the French army.
Yeah.
Belga.
Yeah.
They're more hot dog guys, but yeah.
All quiet on the Western suck.
Yeah.
All right,
but no. When I went to the firing range, I had never. I think I like as a kid I shot like a 22 at my grandpa's farm like once, but outside of that I had never fired like a weapon. I didn't know anything about like weapon procedures or like safety or anything like that.
Who'd you shoot?
So when you go to the firing
thieves,
when you go to the firing range, like maybe like right before you go to the firing range, they maybe give you like a 2-hour class on like the M16 and like rules and regulations and shit on like how you're supposed to handle them, how you're supposed to check them and shit. And I didn't pay attention to any of that shit because I'm a rebel.
Dude, you didn't have to like have one and maintain it. Like you didn't have to like.
We had a fake one. We had a fake one. But
they gave you the fake rifles?
Yeah, we had a fake.
So
it was basically like a
not everyone, just Drew.
It was basically like
Drew was on suicide watch.
It was an M16 without a firing pin.
Drew a side watch.
Okay. And
is the gun from the other guys, the wooden gun that they make.
But I didn't know about like clearing like the chamber and making sure there wasn't like around left.
What did you know then?
Yeah. And I was
most important thing.
I was at the firing range.
You do this thing. You do the thing like this.
I happened to leave around in the chamber. And I didn't know that, and
you don't know how to clear it.
And you gave the gun to Alec Baldwin, correct?
And yes, but the firing range instructor was going down the line and making sure that we all cleared our rifles. And then he checked mine and he saw like 1 round still in there, and he was like, "Are you fucking kidding me, dude?"
Dude, come on.
he was
Come on.
You're like, I was saving this for later.
He was so pissed at me, but there was something in him that like showed mercy on me, and he didn't
because they would have gotten in trouble.
And he didn't tell my drill instructor that I left a round in the chamber, and I was able to weasel my way out of that situation, like so many situations before in the military.
You are Marty Supreme.
Yeah, I was like Gomer. I was Gomer Pyle, dude.
They're like, this guy smells like shit. We don't want to.
You're Marty. You're Marty Gordita Supreme because you're Mexican.
Yeah.
Skid Marquee Supreme. I don't know.
There you go. Skid Marquee Supreme is not bad. Or Marty Sue pees his pants.
Yeah, true. Pee-pee pants. Marty Sue pee-pee pants.
Yeah.
Skid Mark McGrath, you know.
Yeah.
Marty Poo Streaks.
There you go. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
or just Marty Poo Preem is pretty good.
Yeah.
That was my time.
Wait,
in
you're
the
Marty
military.
Poopy. There we go.
That was my time in the military. It was constantly fucking up, shitting my pants, pissing my pants, and then fucking up my back because I was a weak guy.
It's so funny though that it's like also you were never deployed.
Somehow you were in the military and during the most
all of those things, and also you never even were really in the military at all.
I wasn't. I was very much really in the military. I just never got deployed.
Of course, you hung out with white people. You couldn't. You're Mexican. You can't throw a pallet.
Yeah. No, I mean the military.
You like
was,
went to.
No one's having you put up drywall.
You went to like your superiors and you're like, I'm nauseous again, and they're like, I thought we got a Mexican, not a Jew. We keep the Jews out for a reason.
The most nebbishy Hispanic man we've ever seen.
Oh boy, I've gotten out of trouble again.
I don't know how I left a round. I thought I pulled the trigger thing.
Yeah,
where am I supposed to put it?
It was so funny.
I saved you 33 cents with this round.
Yeah, but why do they call it a round? It's more of a cylinder.
One round, I put 0 rounds in. What do you need -1 round for?
They call it a round. It doesn't look like a coin to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I'm getting nauseous.
You're just the turtle from Filbert.
Yeah, so Rocco's
I'm nauseous.
I'm nauseous.
So I served my.
Who hired the turtle from Rocco's
country.
Modern Life?
Drill instructor, I have to go to the bathroom.
We need some. All right, don't just accept anyone who volunteers.
Yeah, so I
drill instructor. I'll do my own laundry. I meant no harm. I meant no harm with my soiled garments. I'll do my own laundry.
I'm
staring a picture of my daughter because I miss her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Airman, why is there a hole in this shit?
Do you have a daughter? No. So yeah,
but if it was my daughter, it's only my stepdaughter, so it doesn't count.
She's of age, I promise. So I
just had a bat mitzvah.
There's nothing wrong with having a small penis. No one was asking about that private.
I'm just saying.
You're a full Gilbert Gottfried.
In case we get deployed tomorrow, I want to say there's nothing wrong with having a small penis.
Well,
I've come to think of you guys as my brothers.
So
I think we're all honestly a little family now.
It's a band of brothers.
Please don't use me as a human shield in the war.
Please don't use me as a human loofah.
Please don't use me as bait or a distraction for the enemy.
Drew was Goyam Pyle in the.
Yeah, we got there.
Ooh,
that's very good. Yeah, very good.
Stuck the landing.
Well, so that's my story of serving my country.
That's good. That's inspiring, dude.
And thank you for your service.
And honestly,
I wasn't patriotic before. I am now.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
Guys, give it up for
Yeah,
the
well,
Yeah.
Give it up for Drew Flores. Booty blast, Drew
Drew got the
Flores.
GI Bill, but it stands for gastrointestinal because his stomach.
It stands for gay incel.
Shit,
band of
dude.
chubs.
He doesn't get free
cucked
towels,
on your
but he
own
gets
show
OnlyFans
right
for
now,
free.
Drew.
Isn't
that what the show's all about?
We all just cuck on
getting
Drew.
cut. Yeah, I guess I'm the real ass cuck of the week.
Well, you are in the
He's a
cuck,
real ass cuck.
you are in the Cuck Command Center.
yeah, I am in the cuck command center in my little Japanese room. Yeah,
Seems very blissful, very peaceful.
it's very comfy. If you knew if you knew my actual room looked right, my actual room looks like the complete opposite of the little Japanese room. There's like clothes everywhere. I have like 2-day-old like barbecue.
Are you messy?
Yeah, I'm Lionel Messi. Very, very, very skilled. No, yeah, I am kind of messy. I'm kind of like
Selma. I'm a fucking borderline slob.
yeah. I'm a slob. I was like this, I've been like this my entire life.
Slob roast.
I don't think there's any changing it. Like
Yeah,
I should have read Jordan Peterson's book just to learn how to clean my room.
Honestly,
Just
yeah.
fucking make your fucking bed, dude.
I was saying he was a one-hit wonder with good advice because that was incredible advice.
Yeah, I
Well,
should have
he
read
was
the
like
book.
a behavioral therapist. Like he was giving regular advice. But
Yeah.
then for some reason, people were like, "Yo, he also hates trans people."
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
The crossover.
Sesame Street is too woke now.
Buckle up, bucko. How are these boys supposed to develop masculinity?
Is he like
Does
dead?
anyone here
Is
have
he dead?
Xanax?
Is
What's
he
that?
dead now? Like what's happening? Like he hasn't been like he has these periods of not doing anything for months or
Yeah, he's just a
potentially
vampire.
years
I don't
on-
know.
He's in his.
I thought he was addicted to opiates.
I'm pretty sure he has like a fatal case of fibromyalgia. Like
he has male fibromyalgia.
yeah, he's the first case of male
That's a woman's
fibromyalgia.
disease.
Yeah, he's like.
Well, no, because fibromyalgia.
Tried
is
a little
like-
too much and grew a pussy.
Fibromyalgia is doctors like just women were complaining enough that they're like, fine, it's this. You know?
Yeah. He's the first person who hated trans people so much he actually naturally transitioned into a woman.
Just started fucking dripping estrogen.
His
He does
penis.
sound like a man trying to do like feminine vocal lessons.
Yeah. He does sound like a trans person.
He sounds like the opposite
putting
of
on
Elliot
on
Page in
airs.
the Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
Have
it
you
yet.
seen it yet?
No. Have
It's
you
funny.
Seen it?
It is funny listening to him speak. It
Yeah.
does not sound like a human.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing though. That's like how...
Actually,
Oh,
yeah,
it's-
you sound
was
like
he like trying to do Batman voice to sound
yeah,
more like a
it
guy?
was.
That's
It was.
funny.
He was doing Batman voice, and obviously Christopher Nolan was like, genius.
Nolan was like,
Did they?
"Oh,
Alright,
that sounds perfect.
here's my
Oh,
question.
nothing wrong
Did
with
they-
that.
Did they do
Let's
like?
get on then."
Did they do like camera angles to make him look big?
Yeah, you don't really see it like kind of shot up from. It's all close-ups. It's all
Yeah, I was like, how are they gonna?
That do be how like the Greeks would do plays though. They would have like girls play like boys or
Well, and that's also when they did the scene with the island full of giants, they had actual like jacked females
that's awesome.
standing in so that the other guys were like towering over them. And as like a big
I gotta
Lord
see
of
this
Rings
movie.
fan, I love
Let's just go. All right.
Are
Yeah,
there,
just women just getting crushed by giants.
are there titties in the movie?
No, there's a
PG-13.
stark lack of titties. Even with the sirens, there's no.
What?
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's
You know
PG.
what?
This isn't a movie that does no tits but dick,
They-
right?
They don't
You
let
see full
they don't let
frontal-
you put titties in PG-13.
Full hang.
Oh, I didn't know it was PG-13. I just assumed it was R.
No,
Damn,
I think they wanted to make this a big ass blockbuster.
Damn, dude, they're
They're making it for schools.
that honestly, yeah, that's a good point.
We should have seen clips of those tits.
Bunch of hungover teenagers are going to be playing that.
There's no
really
titties,
haven't been any good
titties in movies.
As a guy who loves Greek mythology, there haven't been a lot of great movies besides The Odyssey is good.
I actually saw a big fight about this online recently on like Twitter or something, where like Zoomers are like not into it. They're like, yo, name me one reason that there should be sex scenes in movies. It's never useful.
Oh yeah,
and then it's
Zoomers, they're so spoiled by porn that they're like, why am I wasting my time seeing this softcore bullshit?
Because it's hotter for some reason. I don't know.
Zoomers are like weirdly. They're both like desensitized and like prudish about sex. It's really strange.
Yeah. I mean, but I think Ian was kind of hinting on something there, where it's like they don't remember like the only time that you could see titties was
Skinemax.
Fast forwarding a VHS tape to the naked scene, watching, beating off to like the 10-second titty scene, and then rewinding the movie. So that
getting the Titanic box set.
What is the one titty in Titanic, and she only shows one.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I had some legendary tugs to that scene.
It's a good one, dude.
Too,
in this very room that I'm in, I'm in my second childhood home, and this is the computer room.
Nice.
Where I had some
computer. Pull up Katie Winslet's titties.
I'm imagining.
Just for old time's sake, come on.
I'm imagining you going back to your childhood room and then like looking around and being like, "Man, I had so many good jerk off sessions."
Dude, I remember my first jork.
Ian literally, as soon as he got back to his childhood home, was like, "I beat off so many times.
I need to jerk off."
Yeah. Dude, that was famine mindset back then, though.
Do you guys remember when you learned how to jerk off?
Yes.
Yeah.
STLC, as I was saying,
upstairs.
All right. I've told this story on somebody's podcast before, but like I learned how to jack off because so I used to hang out with nothing but black kids, and one of my in middle school, and one of my really good friends was this kid named Paris, and Paris was like. He lost his virginity in like the 8th grade. Like he was just one of those kids who started fucking early. And
he was so cool.
There was this girl named Samantha, and I remember at the time like Samantha was like a hot blonde girl, and her big claim to fame in like the 8th grade was that she had like a fat ass, which is weird to think about now because it's like, all right, well, she was, but anyways, I remember I was hanging out with Paris, and then Paris went up to Samantha and started talking to her, and she like turned her back.
In Paris is true.
Yeah, and she turned her back to him, and Paris like was grabbing her ass. Nice. And she looked at me, and she saw that like I was like watching Paris grab her ass, and she was like, "Come grab it." So I went up to her and I like grabbed her ass too. And she could tell like I was like a shy, like, oh, this is like crazy or whatever. And she was like, "Are you gonna go jerk off later?
Yes.
Now, are you gonna go jerk off now later?"
Yep.
And I was like, "Jerk off? Like, what are you talking about?" And she's like, and she did this motion.
Like,
and then in my head it clicked. I was like,
secret, my ancestral legacy.
It clicked. I was like, "Oh shit, that actually might feel very good."
You don't punch it.
And I literally that night I went home and jerked off for the first time, and it was like a revolution. You know what I mean? Like I finally became Drew Flores. Is what I'm getting at.
Hasn't missed a day since.
Yeah. And it's been 10 times a day ever since, brother.
Fucking goon Flores.
Yeah.
Dude, when I first started doing it, dude, I used to Indian burn my shit.
No way.
When I first started doing it.
Yeah.
Dude, I was in 5th grade, I swear to God. I'd do it in the shower, so I'd get like soap, burn my pee hole, and do it this way. Like I was still learning, dude. I didn't know what was going on.
I was just pulling it
I
and
just
just
knew
flicking.
if I did this, it felt really good. I was like,
hey, listen, we call that whittling the weenie. Is what we call it.
I'll be honest, guys. Can I make a confession?
What?
I still don't know how to do it.
Well,
I got a confession to make.
It happens.
It's all about the lip strength.
But before I learned how to jerk off, I do this thing where I'd lay like stomach to bed, and then I just like wiggle my dick on the bed.
I did that, dude. I
You
got like
worm it in there.
You molested your bed.
I was also kind of I was also kind of a
Yeah.
beat off late bloomer. I'd like get erections and not know what to do.
You're like, you'd be freaking out. You'd be like, "What's going on?"
Well, I would do, just like I don't remember
Mom!
what. I don't remember
Well,
what
the thing
my
is,
fucking
were you
problem
guys
was.
like able to come before you could bust?
I
Yes.
don't remember if I busted
Because
or not.
I definitely waited until I was able to nut.
Oh yeah,
Like-
me too.
Like
Like,
the
I
first
was-
time I actually,
you-
I don't
crazy,
count
wow.
anything any experimentation before the lift off.
like you specifically in your mind were like, I'm gonna wait until I can bust.
Let me wait for these
No,
balls to
it's
drop.
just like I don't consider any of like what I
Oh.
was doing before then
Yeah, I don't.
intentional. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Miguel's not padding stats here. All right.
Yeah, I don't remember if I was. I don't remember if I was
I
busting.
call
or
fucking
not
garbage time
when I figured it out.
because my dick is trash.
Oh.
But do you feel
Dude,
like you
I
had
remember
like
things
a
wouldn't come out.
finish? Like, did you feel
Yeah.
I don't remember.
the
I honestly-
remember the
prepubescent
day it
male
started
orgasm
I mean, eventually,
before you were producing anything?
eventually it
Yeah,
got to the
like,
point
it's
where
still-
I
it's still reactive.
busted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
know.
dude, like you
Strange to me.
come. and
Was
then
it
one
scary
day I
to
just
you
started
when you
jizzing. I was
actually
like,
came?
whoa.
yeah.
I freaked me out. I was like, "Whoa, there it is!"
Yeah.
I was like, I
Well, it
remember
was-
the day it happened.
It was like I knew about busting before because in the 6th grade we had to go to like a basically like a class that taught you about sex and puberty.
Don't
like,
do it.
I knew about busting. Also in that class it was pretty funny because you could submit anonymous questions and then the teacher that was teaching the class would answer the anonymous questions.
Do girls think skid marks are cute?
One kid asked if white people ejaculate white sperm, do black people ejaculate black sperm?
Great question.
I was like, yeah,
I'm coming chocolate milk, motherfucker.
I was like, I'm actually kind of interested in learning on
I
what's
kind of want
going
to know
on
the
with it.
science. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like am I gonna come caramel?
Yeah. Damn, dude. No, I don't know what it's been, but I've been thinking back to those days so much lately, and like just thinking about like the dickhole kid, like the asshole kid I was back then, and just like, like I remember.
Those were the days.
I remember like so I used to do this thing where like you would have to get this like little plastic thing like this, it's like a plastic flashcard almost to be able to go to use the restroom. And then I would go to the restroom and there was like this little slit in the wall where it almost looked like one of those like things where like a light switch would be, like the rectangle plastic thing that it would be in, but there was like this little slit. And I remember if you put the plastic thing in there, it would turn on and off the lights. So I would just be in there doing this all the time. And this kid saw me doing it. This kid named John. You know what? Fuck this guy. His name was John Trupp. And
fuck you, John Trupp.
And he saw me doing
My
it.
name is John Trupp. Donald John Trupp.
Donald J. Trupp.
Donald J. Trupp.
And he saw me doing it, and then he snitched on me to the teacher, and I got like in trouble. Like they called my parents and stuff because they were like, you could have been electrocuted for doing that. I was like, nah, I'm too badass to be electrocuted, bro. Don't worry about that shit. But I got in trouble about it, and I remember like the next day, like I went to school. And everybody went out to recess, and I like waited for John to like leave the classroom to go to recess. And then I just went through his backpack and took out all of his coloring pencils and like broke them. Like I like one at a time. I was like breaking all of his coloring pencils, and I don't know why,
Drew,
but
you are a girl.
I've been thinking about
You might.
I've been thinking about all these.
Drew, have you gotten
like,
checked for male borderline?
That's the most girl shit I've ever heard.
This was like 5th grade, 6th grade, something like that. You know, I mean, we were all girls back then.
We're all sassy.
Yeah, we were all sassy little girls back then.
I don't know. I never like didn't want to confront someone directly, so snuck into their shit and broke it.
By the way,
I did that.
Me and Wolfgang have had a theory that Kobe Bryant has girl brain. I say male borderline.
Yeah,
But,
Wait, why does he have girl brain?
Just because he's a girl. And this story from Julius Randle told kind of confirms it, I think. Kobe Bryant threw ice and candy across the Lakers locker room after 4 straight losses.
Oh, yeah.
Then sat in the bathroom and cried. We've had that theory for years, and it's like, this is...
All right. Robbie, I've established 2 rules on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
2 rules.
2 rules is that have fun.
Okay.
And 2... You cannot besmirch Kobe Bryant.
Okay.
On Cuck Chair.
I forgot about these 2 rules that you've definitely said before.
I'm letting you off with a warning now, but you know what I'm saying. You can't
I'm just saying,
besmirch the GOAT.
Drew, you're being a bit of a helicopter parent right now. How you gonna be named Bean?
How you gonna be? All right. Well, all right. You broke the rule again, but I want to overlook it.
Drew, what do you think? What do you think of the fact that Kobe Bryant's daughter never would have had a statue if he didn't get her killed?
Oh God!
Nah, come on, man. It's a baby girl.
And let's not make fun of Kyle Shanahan's car crash.
Yeah. You know what's fucked up about that whole thing was that I guess like the cops like took pictures of the corpses and were like spreading them around.
Oh yeah,
shit.
those the drawings leaked too of like
the drawings,
like the drawings of Kobe's body, like or like
yeah, he had like he was a torso.
They're
and
crazy. I'll pull them up. Yeah.
No, don't pull them. Well, I don't want to see that. I don't
know. Don't hurt the boy.
That was a very sad day for
me. His autopsy report with the drawings.
I was.
It's crazy, man.
I had just got out of
the drawings, and it's just like scribbles.
It's just a puddle.
It's just like a stick figure and intestines.
Drew, that is not far from the actual autopsy drawing.
I remember that day because I had just got out of the shower and I was like drying off, and my girlfriend that I lived with at the time, my ex-girlfriend that I lived with at the time,
nice,
she was like, "Hey, I think you need to sit down."
Oh no!
And I was like, "Wait, what's going on?" And I didn't know what was gonna happen. And she was like, "Kobe Bryant's dead." And like I started laughing at first. I was like, "Are you fucking with me?" And she was like, "No, he literally just died in a helicopter crash." And I like lightly cried. I wasn't like bawling, but like I was.
No, I would
bawling.
I was crying. Like yeah, dude. That
he was around since
we fly high, then die. You know it. Balling.
Kobe.
You see, LeBron is going to helicopter every day to Philly. That's that's just taunting Kobe.
Yeah,
you roll the dice.
Yeah, he's trying to be like Kobe and MJ.
I'm just saying, Kobe was not better than me all time.
Yeah.
I helicoptered every day.
How bad he was.
He's like, well, I'm just saying, if I'm not the GOAT and flying in helicopters, why am I still alive?
I'm just
he's
saying,
getting ahead of Jason Tatum intentionally dying in a helicopter crash.
Jason Tatum was that has to be so embarrassing. Like he's gonna eventually
posting that you texted Kobe. Who's
dead? No, Jason Tatum.
You guys remember that?
Yeah, but like Jason Tatum is eventually going to be like our age, right? And he's going to have to look back at like all these videos of him impersonating, like basically trying to be Kobe when he finally won the championship, and then like all the videos of him.
What I can't get over is he copied what Steph said after they beat them in the finals.
Yeah.
What they gonna say now? I was like, are you kidding?
it's
Do
very.
you think he was like, where have I heard that before?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's like
From
the
when
car.
that guy beat me.
It's me every time I think I have a new joke at an open mic, and then I remember that it's just a Nick Mullen bit that I heard.
Oh, many such,
Yeah,
many
and
such cases.
many such cases. But yeah, no, I mean he's gonna eventually realize he's like the Carlos Mencia of winning the NBA championship at some point. So,
by the way, I think I would let Mencia get away with it if it meant Joe Rogan didn't affect the presidential election.
Yeah,
that's the trade-off.
That was the trade-off.
Yeah. But I mean, like now Carlos Mencia is like going to go to prison or something.
That's right.
I fucking forgot about that.
Yeah, tax evasion. It was like I think it was like $7 million untaxed. So it's like he can't have that much money left because he has been out of work for fucking.
Well,
years.
in his defense, the government is a bunch of DTDs.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
he was listening to a little too much Dave Smith.
Yeah, well, that's what you get. That's what you get for being a fucking. I don't know. I kind of just hate all those like Mexican comic guys that are.
You're so white, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah. I see. Not only did I turn on the Mexicans in the Dirt Clod War, I also turned on them in the Comedy War, where it's like, all right, it's like everybody, George Lopez has done every Mexican joke that you can do. There's no more shit to make fun of about Mexico.
I have a pain in my chest.
I have actually heard a lot
and I can't breathe.
A lot of young Mexican comics don't fuck with George Lopez. They like think he's corny or whatever.
Yeah, but it's like all the Hispanic comics that I've met in like open mics here in the city. It's like they all kind of do George Lopez though.
Oh, really?
They're like, yeah, it's
white
like,
people do this.
Yeah, I guess
Mexican people do this.
In New York, you're more of a token. In LA, the Mexican comics are just kind of like comics, you know. I mean, they're Mexican stuff and like milk that for sure, but like they weren't markedly better or worse than anybody, I thought.
Yeah,
I got put on an Afro Latino show.
Ooh.
In Long Island.
That's so
fun. You're the only one that we know named Miguel. That they're like,
that's hilarious.
And
that's
the thing
so
is,
funny.
I was doing well because I was doing like jokes about my family and like you know, not even saying my own name right, and I was like getting people to laugh. And then I started just doing my jokes, and I was like talking about fucking kids, and
oh
like,
no,
black people that were just like no.
Yeah, they don't
I
like
saw Mike Racine one time basically do that. He like walked a whole table of black people. And he did a joke. And then Mike was like, "Hey, anyone else notice that whole table of black people leave? Do you think it was because I was talking about fucking my own son?"
You can't talk about having sex with your own children in front of black people.
You can't talk about.
No, yeah, they got up and left because the joke was so fucking good. What was it? It was it was just the punchline was just like the punchline was he was gonna teach his kid how to eat pussy by like example, like get in here and eat your mom's pussy.
Damn, dude, Mike Racine rocks.
He's the
well,
goat.
That's why they left, because it was about eating pussy.
It was a double whammy. Yeah, it was a double whammy.
Teacher, you said that.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Man, I can't listen to this shit.
Damn, dude. Yeah, I don't know. It's always kind of like it's always been kind of like weird because it's like I never really like think about how I'm actually Mexican, and then somebody will like bring it up and they'll be like, yeah, well, I mean you're Mexican, and I'm like, oh yeah, I am, aren't I?
Technically.
Yeah, you don't act Mexican, but you definitely look Mexican.
Do I? Because I've had
dude, you look like what was Speedy Gonzalez's
Rodriguez.
Yeah, Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Speedy
actually, you also kind of look like Snoopy's Mexican brother.
Speedy, I don't think I want to. That's you. It is.
I'm so sorry.
Dude, you're wearing a button-up shirt with sunglasses right now.
In my underwear.
That is true. I do have the top. I do have the top button.
Johnny No Cash over there.
Yeah. Johnny No Cash. That's pretty.
Drill sergeant. I threw my backhoe Throw in the pallet.
Hold up. I'm gonna share my screen because Drew, you are literally Snoopy's Mexican brother.
All right, let's
get the sunglasses too, right?
The Snoopy, the
pull 'em
Mexican
up.
Snoopy.
Pull 'em up.
Oh, Token Tony, thank you so much because I've wanted a Slowpoke Rodriguez drawing of Drew for 5 years.
Shout out Token Tony.
Wait, I'm sharing my screen.
Shout out Token Tony. Also, Token Tony, I'll hit you up soon.
Token Tony, love your work, bro.
Yeah, Drew, can you all you have to do to share a screen is hover over it.
No, I don't see the share. Oh, wait.
Yeah, there you go. So this guy looks like Drew, I think.
Yeah, that's me. I am cross-eyed.
Now,
like
now
that.
is that
I
pronounced
should get
Spike
that
or Speak A?
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, he's Snoopy's brother, I think. So that's cool.
And Snoopy was an airman, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm kind of
You're his
more
cousin
like
that hurt his back.
I'm kind of more like
you're the brown Baron.
No, I'm kind of more like Snoopy when you actually think about it.
No, I'm Snoopy.
You're more like Droopy.
My God.
I was gonna say Poopy.
I pooped my pants again. Oh no, they're gonna be so mad at me.
Drew does look a lot like Slowpoke Rodriguez. Now that I'm Googling.
Yeah, cool as fuck.
Because you look like Mexican Keanu Reeves right now.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
What we're trying to say, Drew, is that you look incredibly Mexican.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, well, that's it's the only time I ever consider that is when somebody's.
I was surfing in Point Break.
It's the only time I consider it is when people remind me that I'm Mexican. I don't even know it. Like,
did they tell you speak well for one of them?
No.
SCL called you Juan Wick.
Juan Wick. It's pretty good. No, I don't know.
Jordan.
I don't know. It's weird, just like growing up and like having no connection to what you actually are because your grandparents that raised you are self-hating Mexicans. You know what I mean? Like you just don't. It's not like I ever thought I was white, but it was like I never thought I was like Mexican either.
Oh yeah, a lot of
you were raised by a stud mom.
Well, I wasn't raised by her.
Well, by her.
Oh,
mom.
By her mom.
A lot of immigrants will like raise their kids to like try to assimilate to be white, kind of. That's what my mom.
Yeah.
I remember. I guess your parents were successful.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I have a dad from another country who's never spoken to me in his native language.
Yeah. No, my grandparents were the same way. They never spoke to me or spoke Spanish or anything around the house, despite it being like their first.
Did they have thick like Mexican accents though?
No.
Oh damn.
But both my grandparents were first generation, like born in the United States, so they both learned like English and Spanish at the same time.
Okay.
But they're both self-hating. They both changed their names, legally changed their names. Like my grandpa's name was Jose.
It's John.
He changed it to Joe.
Oh,
changed it to Joseph.
Don't say it, dude.
And then my grandma's name was Angelina. She changed it to Angie. So I don't know. They hated being Mexican. Like they would actually kind of.
I mean, I would.
Angelina Jolie.
And they also hated that like I had my dad's last name and not their last name because they thought that their last name sounded more white than Flores.
They really hated being Mexican.
No, they hated it, dude. The only thing they liked about being Mexican was the food. Which
you know who wished they looked as Mexican as you is Jake Flores.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jake looks. I think he looks more Mexican than I do.
He just looks homeless.
You guys are a bunch of
So I guess I agree then.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, another Chud podcast with the self-hating Mexican."
So original.
I'm a part of the DEI Mexico community now. I live in Los Angeles.
Donny, what do you think about this segment?
So I've only seen this guy like on Twitter and everyone being mean to him.
So you are aware of Jake Flores?
Yes, I know. He always goes after Louis J, right?
Yeah.
So I've seen just all of Twitter just like dog walk this guy. I go, this guy's not well liked.
he is like a comedy lolcow at this point.
Yeah. I feel bad for him. He had like the world at his like fingertips. You know what I mean? He could have like.
Yeah. He was on.
Fumbled the bag.
He was on Come Town and Choppa. Like he was in with all those guys.
Yeah, and just like.
Would he just have a change of heart?
Yeah.
He couldn't stand the. Well, first started because I guess the Come Town fan base are psychos, and they started like bullying him and say he was a pedophile or something. Sure. And he I guess Nick didn't do anything about it, which is on him. But so he got mad at Nick. But then and it's fair to get mad at Nick about that. But he like turned it into like a culture war thing. Weirdly, yeah. And then he just started being like a Seth Simons and like.
It was more that it was cool when they were like Bernie Bros, but then Trump became president and it became like a weird war between those guys.
I remember actually what it was. It was because Legion's gang said Milo on at the creek and he was like, let's all go throw milkshakes at them or something. So then it was like a proxy where he was like, Nick, you must disavow these chuds.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And Nick,
yeah. He was one of the first like early guys to talk about chuds.
He did. He was early on calling people chuds.
Yeah.
He's a trailblazer.
He thought that it got to, he was like, you're a freaking chud.
Dude, I was laughing so hard about that article today about what was it, Vivek Ramaswamy or the other guy? No, Kash Patel.
That was so awesome.
Case dropped because some guy called him a chud on a blog.
So fucking Cash Me Outside. Cash App PayPal. Literally like called a lawyer. Called a fucking lawyer and was like, I want you to go after this man for calling me a chud. Throw the book at him.
Put him in jail and throw away the key.
I know that's not what he sounds like, but I forgot what he actually sounds like. So I just did an Indian voice.
And he just sounds whiter than Drew.
He was gonna sue him.
See you in Valhalla, brother.
He was gonna sue him for $10 million. It's
for being called a chud.
Oh God,
it's so good.
How did he think that case was gonna go anywhere? He's a fucking public figure.
I have no idea.
It's not even like a
Robbie. They're retarded. They don't know.
It's like did his lawyer have to like explain to the judge like what a chud was? I imagine he had to explain to him. So,
Your Honor, it's like the N-word for chuds.
It's like the N-word for racist incels.
Your Honor, my girlfriend says I have to do something about this.
Damn.
Dude, he hasn't even been doing anything. He's just been hanging out with his girlfriend.
Yeah, Mossad spy or not, his girlfriend is very hot.
Yeah, that's what they do.
What's
Miguel's
that
totally
sound?
Right now.
It sounds like Miguel pissing in a can.
I'm an expert sound.
Dude, Donnie,
that's Bez.
You've been nailing it every time. You're like,
I knew it was a dab rig. I know it's
I know Miguel's piss stream strength. I know it.
Yeah, Donnie, they need to like hire you for the FBI to just like analyze sounds.
If you were in a real branch of service, you'd learn how to do it too, Drew.
Yeah, true.
Look, they don't teach you how to identify sounds in the Air Force.
Yeah, they never taught me how to.
This is amazing. The defendant in the case said that he knew he was going to win when he talked to the New York Times because he said, because how do you prove he's not a chud?
The defense rests.
That's so good, dude.
It's gonna be a court case. They look back.
Damn.
So he tweeted out, "Now that my case is settled, you are free to refer to Cash Patel as a chud." I'll send it to the group chat. So funny.
Please do.
So good. Damn. Yeah, no, I saw that work. I was howling laughing.
Yeah, I didn't know this was happening.
The real headlines sound like fucking old The Onion shit.
Yeah, it's great. It's weird because it's like obviously like the time we're living in is like a hellhole and nightmarish somewhat.
It's almost it's almost like that movie Idiocracy.
Yeah, it's almost exactly like Idiocracy, bro.
I feel like it's the last season.
My judge predicted this.
I feel like it's the last season of America, and the writers are going nuts.
They've just run out of plot lines.
And we could have just had a woman president.
No, he didn't fuck with Hillary.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
But did he fuck with Kamala?
Probably not. His whole thing is
she's a cop.
Actually, the Democrats are also fascist, so.
Oh, you're talking about Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
We're back on Jake.
It's funny because it's like then who's your guy, Jake? Because you hate everybody.
Yeah.
There's literally no guys, dude. Everyone's out to get you. Like nobody's there to help us.
I think I should be president.
Yeah, he's like, well, actually, if I was president,
No, it's like
everybody would come on a cookie.
His whole thing is like trying to be cooler. Is trying to be like, I'm like punk rock.
He's too cool for school.
Yeah,
but
he's too cool for everyone.
School is like society.
It's funny to seemingly have like a humiliation fetish and want to be cool. It's like you can't have both.
Yeah, inside him are two wolves, and they're constantly at war.
Yeah.
It was hot when I came on that cook. That was like his. I mean, not that he needs to defend it, but he was so hot. Oh fuck!
It would have been, you know what? It would have been fine if either of those girls were attractive.
Yeah, he's like in.
I would have been on his side if I could have like beat off to either of those girls.
Yeah, did he even like in that porno he did or whatever? Did he even fuck those girls or did
no?
That's just make him come on?
It was a humiliation fetish.
Oh, they just made fun of him.
That's
they
sad.
like slapped him and called him fat.
And like, look, there's nothing wrong with doing porn, but if you're gonna like put yourself in the arena of ideas, someone's gonna bring that up.
Yeah.
If you did that porn, especially.
What would you ever do?
Maybe he was trying to like you know how like sometimes when like celebrities get in trouble, they'd like try to create new headlines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like there's a big theory that's what Kanye was doing with the whole Nazi thing. Is like there's like too many like rape allegations against him, so he's like, actually, I love Hitler. And they're like, oh, all right.
I don't think Kanye is playing any kind of 4D chess.
Yeah.
There's theories.
Yeah, I just read
what if that's what
he
was doing to like get people to forget that he like fucked that retarded girl?
I just read that Kanye settled Kanye settled that rape case out of court. So I mean, I guess he did it. You know what I mean? Like
that's usually what that means.
I don't know
sometimes people settle just so it won't be in the news. Because if you go to court, it's like in the news. You know.
Yeah, and I actually don't think it was rape. I think it was just he was like sexually harassing this very hot
a girl at a music video.
I think he was just, from what I got from the article, was he was just sexually harassing this very hot girl with big tits.
Which I do not support, just for the record.
Which I also don't support.
Look, I don't think he raped because I like his music. That's basically it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, we cut the guy some slack.
Look, we just had Michael Jackson.
If he did, she deserved it.
Yeah.
She's lying, but if she's telling the truth, it was good.
Shit, dude. I can't imagine like what he's going through now. Like now that he's like lucid again and he's like renounced all the shit, but then he also has to remember that he released a song about sucking his cousin's dick.
I think that's why he's doing this big ass tour, to just forget about that. Like just keep like trying to move forward and run away.
That was really the worst thing to happen out of all.
Yeah.
You know,
all the rest of it I can defend.
All the rest of it I can understand.
Here's Lauryn Hill. It's Lauryn Hill. Don't remember the cousin song, please.
Dude, that song must have been devastating to the black community.
Oh, that's the one that got them to turn on him.
Yeah,
they were still riding with the
they were actually hanging on.
They were actually, I think,
pretty good points.
I'm not gonna lie, the black community seemed a little stoked on it, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. I've talked to a couple black people that are like, "Fuck Kanye, I don't fuck with that dude no more." Well, they didn't say dude, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But then
Dudes in Paris.
But it's like it's like a 50-50 split. I think it's like some of them don't fuck with them anymore. Really, what they don't fuck with him about, it wasn't like the Jew stuff or the Nazi stuff. It was the back when he was going MAGA.
Slavery was a choice.
Slavery was a choice. That's really what they don't fuck with them.
That's true. They got off a lot of them got off the Kanye.
Yeah, but then sucking off your cousin, that was the last straw for the black community.
Yeah,
dude, the black fan base was like Squid Games for Kanye.
I will say that all the videos of like the crowd at these Kanye shows, it is all white people for sure.
Oh yeah, dude, definitely. Yeah. I mean, Kanye.
And, hey, white lives matter.
I think that's
white lives do matter.
I think that's all rap shows. I think that's most rap shows is just white.
Because white guys just want to be cool, dude.
Well, like, it's also white people.
Cool
white people can afford like $600 tickets.
That's true. The floor seats at Kanye shows are almost 1,000. Yeah.
It's
crazy.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes your heroes do things you don't approve of, like sucking off your cousins. But none of the other stuff.
But then they come out with 808s and Heartbreak and
yeah.
Oh cool. Yeah, I just pop on Graduation again, and I'm like, this guy is awesome.
Yeah,
this guy never sucked his cousin.
Yeah,
he doesn't miss.
Yeah, that was some kind of fiction. Some kind of weird.
Remember 2012, man.
I know. Even 2016, Pablo. That was like 10 years ago, though.
Yeah, 20, dude. Some of the best, some of the best merch. Some of the best merch I've ever seen,
dude. And that was like peak Yeezys, which like changed sneakers. Like, do you remember
they look like marshmallows?
Yeah.
Do you remember like peak hypebeast culture? That was all cause of the Yeezy stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I used to go to hypebeast.com all the time and be like, man, I wish I could afford any of this stuff.
Yeah, I kind of miss that era, but it's actually much better now because like you can get sneakers for what they should cost.
Right.
Yeah, it is funny when you run into a guy in like public that's still like deep into the hypebeast world, where you're like, okay, come on, man.
That's like it's still like dressing goth. You know?
Yeah, still dressing.
It's like you should have grown out of this.
Yeah, it's like the guy who still has like the hair that comes down that he straightens and
yeah.
I
mean, I guess black people still low key kind of are in that, but the ones in Soho it's still very much alive in like Soho. Weirdly, like you'll see, you know, like just like crazy Supreme stuff or whatever. Supreme is still like a thing, I guess.
Is it a thing? I don't really see Supreme that much.
I got a cool Supreme sticker actually recently.
Oh, really?
Well, I had a friend who's like just selling like weird shit that he's been able to find and collect. Indian guy. Very interesting fella. It's
Raul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew exactly what you're talking
He's been just selling like weird like trinkets and shit that maybe he's thrifted. I don't know where he finds the shit.
He did it on Dorkcore.
Told me like a
thrift
Supreme.
and, like, just stocks his inventory.
It might have been the Lost Boys or it was All Dogs Go to Heaven. I gotta actually find that.
Yeah.
God damn, Miguel caked up.
I just
the boy got rugby butt.
I just know the big like sneaker resale store or like whatever sneaker shop here is called District 1. and
They
I
fucking rob you, dude.
I know. I know. They're kind of assholes there or whatever. It's like fuck you guys. But like if you look at the stuff in their apparel, it's like all Supreme still, and I'm like, you're buying Supreme to resell, and people will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Asian. That's the only explanation is Asians be buying it for sure.
Yeah, they're always behind the trends. They'll
yeah,
buy what
well,
they think is
yeah. I
cool.
mean, I think the Asian hype beasts are still deeply invested in the hype beast culture. Yeah. No, I have a Asian Gabe that I was talking about earlier. He still like I'll see him on Instagram. He'll post like new like Jordans he gets or Supreme shit that he gets, and I'm like, damn, dude.
Well, when you were describing like guys who are still hype beasts, I was just thinking Filipinos again.
Yeah. He's
so is Drew.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about like middle-aged Filipinos in like a Lakers jersey and Supreme sweatpants.
Yeah. He's a rice cell.
A rice cell?
Have you? Wait, hold on. Let me try to find this image. It's so funny. Yeah, he's a rice cell, no cell.
Oh yeah, but this place District 1 like posts all their new stuff that they have, like because they like they'll buy. They're very selective about what they buy. And I go through their fucking story and it's like new Supreme shirt, new Supreme pants, new Supreme. I'm like, I can't believe you're still buying it and people are still buying it. Like, I don't know. Supreme is like, I guess I'm just surprised Supreme still is like because even in like the sneaker guy streetwear stuff, they don't like Supreme like that. Like Kith is a lot more cool.
This is basically my friend Gabe.
Right, sell. No sell. Drew, you do look like that and say that.
Funny. Yo, what the fuck?
Drew loves iFunny.
No, that was just the first.
That
was the first. I typed in nice.
That was that Asian guy's cold open.
Cell. I typed in rice cell, no cell. That was just the only image that came up.
Or his cold approach to the woman was saying, "iFunny."
Funny. Shit, man. I fucked up, dude. I'm so pissed.
Token, I do see Chrome Hearts on this website too. You should check it out, Token.
Donny, do you have to wake up early? Do you need to do it?
Yeah. Yeah, let's actually wrap up because I actually have to wake.
Drew told me I could drop off at any moment.
So,
but
yeah.
My wife's asleep on the couch, so I'm
Drew, let's just go for another 2 hours.
I'm good with that.
I just got here.
Not on a school night.
Donny, tell everyone about your shit you got going on, brother.
I'm doing shit.
Nice.
Where can they follow you? Where can they watch your podcast?
You can follow me on Ronnie Doy on Instagram.
Nice.
I'm doing a podcast called the Gilgo Beach Chiller, where I take comedians to the beach.
Ooh.
It's a lot of fun. Miguel was my first guest. He was a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fucking
fun.
I'll do that. He has the driving pass in Long Island, or at Gilgo Beach, for real. And
so
we
drive
out,
sick.
and he sets up with like a grill and shit, and we hang out on the beach, and we were wakeboarding and shit.
Cool.
And you record a podcast.
It's fucking tailgating on the beach, dude. It's so sick.
Ooh, that sounds like a blast.
Yeah, whenever you need somebody,
have me and Drew on, and let's just have a fun weekend.
Yeah, I'd be down.
Let's go to Fire Island, dude.
Yeah, let's not bring your wife or anything. Yeah.
Julia would hate that.
Boys only.
All right.
Make sure you tell her that.
And then
imagine just you and her and Drew and Robbie.
Yeah. Looky here, wife. This trip
is
boys
only.
You can't come because this trip is boys only.
Stop.
Well, where are you going?
She's come to every episode.
To the beach.
She's like, who are these people? Why is one
does not want to go with Drew? And Robbie.
Yeah. Who's that really skinny antisocial guy? All right.
You don't have to brag that you're skinny.
Yeah. And obviously, if you're listening to me, you're listening to Robbie, you're listening to Ian, you're listening to Miguel. Support their stuff. Support my stuff. Force people at gunpoint.
Hey, protect our parks.
To
protect our blarts.
Follow, subscribe to this channel because I need more.
I agree with Ian. Protect our blarts.
Protect our blarts.
We're doing season 5 of Door Court soon. Starting soon.
Season 5 of Door Court starting soon.
Can I do it?
New season.
I gotta hit you up. I got dates. I got 4 dates at Rodney's in from September to December.
Nice.
I'm doing one in Brooklyn. I got dates. I'm gonna start putting shit out.
That's cool. You got fucking club dates.
Yeah. No, that's all tight, dude.
It's also,
gonna be fucking.
I'm looking at just to plug something. I'm looking at the District 1 website. They not only have a lot of Supreme, they have Chrome Hearts and a lot of on sale right now is Labubu keychains. So check that out.
Check out
the Labubu keychains.
Yeah,
they've gone down from $45 to $10. I wonder why.
Check that
out.
Are
you sponsored by this website?
I'm completely joking. It's so funny that they have Labubu keychains on there.
Also, we should start getting into Labubus.
I'm getting into Labubus.
We love Labubu.
Yeah, that'd be.
By the way,
that'd be nuts.
This is financial advice. Buy low on Labubus. It's coming back.
Yeah.
Very soon.
Yeah, buy the dip on Labubus.
Worst case scenario, they become Beanie Babies, and 20 years from now, they actually are worth something.
You know what? It is funny that everyone said that about the Beanie Babies and it didn't happen. Meanwhile, Pokemon cards actually did do that from that.
Beanie Babies actually kind of spiked.
Did they?
For a little. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, also,
yeah, Methane, it's true.
Guys, check out this channel on YouTube that I started watching today. That's very funny.
There's nothing wrong with plugging.
It's a YouTube channel called Lizard Hunter, and it's a Mexican guy who's like an essay Mexican guy who goes around Phoenix and LA stalking prostitutes. But it's very funny. I actually want to try to get up. I actually want to try to get him on the show. It's so fucking funny.
Yeah, dude.
But
why don't you get Mark Random on too?
Yeah, I'll get Mark Random on and Lizard Hunter. So look forward to that.
What if I got Mark Random for Door Court?
Oh, don't.
Don't
book me for that one.
Yeah, don't. Well,
throwing a grenade in there, Miguel.
Try to get him on as a guy who goes up, not a guest.
He really, Rodney Dangerfield would look up and smile if you book Mark.
You need to get. You need to get.
Hey, he's just so random.
This guy's random.
It's that guy.
Brandon. I love random humor. It doesn't get enough respect.
You need to get on Brandon again. Is who you need to get on Dork Court. That guy.
Who's Brandon?
He's like this kind of homeless black guy that does stand up. He used to go to
is he the guy that was like screaming at the patrons of the next event?
He was the guy that when I was there with Zach, he was obviously like close to being blackout drunk and just went up.
And there's like the next party was like for like a mixer for New York Fashion Week, and it was like aspiring models and shit. We're hanging out in the hotel bar right next to us, and we're wrapping up, the worst comedy show that we could be putting on for these people. And this guy just starts screaming at them about like eating buttholes and shit. And the whole time Zach Amico is just like, because he walks off screen, so Zach just looks at the camera and just goes.
Oh yeah, he was doing like that. Yeah, shout out
Brandon. That was a lot of fun.
Shout out Brandon, who once got pissed at me because I wouldn't lend him $40. Shout out Brandon.
40 is a wild number.
Yeah,
let me hold,
dude. It's crazy.
That's like just enough money to be like. Why the fuck would you expect that,
dude? There's a guy. There's a.
I wanted you to buy me dinner.
There's a homeless guy out here in Hell's Kitchen that just asks people. He's like, "Hey, can I have $20? Can I have $20?" And I'm like, "Where did this number come from?" It must have been like one time somebody just like gave him a $20 bill, and he was like, "Yeah, I think I should be asking for $20 every time."
And
that's how you know inflation is bad.
Yeah.
One time Drew told me
the homeless are asking for 20.
Drew told me this once, and this is true. He said, "I'm not gay, but $20 is $20."
I have said that.
That is true.
I have said that, and that is a true statement.
A hole's a hole.
But
Look,
until
I don't care who's on the other side, I'm busting.
Until next time, next Wednesday. Goodbye, guys. I love you.